man.
I like Suki.
Let's go ahead and pop this shit off. We just go ahead and start this up. What's up? This your boy Cash Shoes.
This your boy TK.
It's your girl Diamond.
And it's your girl Tasty.
And we are
HIPHOP MILLENNIALS podcast.
And we are here for another motherfucking week
Back
to
in this
give
bitch.
y'all all the things that y'all need. And we was I don't know. I was about to say something. Oh, with the Sukihana shit. Cardi been making her rounds. So we're going to get into the Cashews That's Nuts segment. And we're going to go ahead and pop it off with the music that's been dropping this week. Right. We're going to break it in with the top 3 songs that's getting talked about right now. And that's Busta Rhymes featuring Coi Leray, Luxury Life. Y'all seen it? Heard it?
I like it.
Okay. I kind of fuck with it. I thought it was a interesting dynamic to have the old school come with the new school.
Vibe.
Yeah, that's very nostalgic.
She fuck with old school.
Yeah. And I think that's awesome to, Busta Rhymes always trying to bridge the gap.
Oh, yeah.
And they use a nice little sample,
He always say that. He was like, he always fuck with the new generation. He was like, I hate seeing old heads getting mad and shit. He's like, but we had our time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And his in the video is directed by Benny Boom. I just watched it. They did a
Dang, I remember Benny Boom. Remember that? He was like everywhere.
Yeah, he the one who did the Tupac movie.
Yeah.
They did a concept. It was a concept video based off of Pulp Fiction. The robbery scene in the very beginning.
Fun fact, I've never seen Pulp Fiction before.
Really? Check it out.
It's a good ass movie.
It's a good ass movie. I like Coi, man.
You do?
Not like, oh my God, I'm like a big fan, but I like what she's presenting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like she can rap when she want to. Yeah. She know how to make a hit, and somehow she got lasting power, man.
I like how she sticks to who she is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like everybody be so quick to alter themselves when they get to a certain, but she stayed the same way. You know what I'm saying?
Hell
She
yeah.
doing it for the skinny women, for real.
Hell yeah.
Shout out to the slim thick.
Little booties matter.
Hey,
Okay, they moved just. First of all, people don't understand. Let me say, because it takes a skill. When you just have a fat ass, it's gonna move regardless.
Yes.
And a lot of thick bitches can't dance, but you have to really be able to know how to
do.
dance when you're
Look, they don't
small.
even be required to
And
dance.
to make
they
it,
just
you know what I'm
moving
saying,
around.
move like you have to know how to dance.
But that go for when you doing having sex too. It's like a lot of people think just the females got that don't mean anything like
At all.
The booty let a lot of motherfuckers get away with
You know what I'm
not
saying?
moving or doing
At
much.
all.
Yes.
Yeah, and we can get into the Young Nudie Peaches and Eggplants because Coi is featured in that, and she mentioned Coi's dad. She said, "Give me that neck like Benzino."
Yeah, I don't think that's disrespectful.
It's not disrespectful.
No,
it's
it's
a play on words,
It's
but
not like he had sex with her.
y'all
And
know.
it's not like he doesn't not have a neck.
Exactly.
He doesn't
Nigga,
have
Okay,
a
bull.
Right.
But I think the controversy comes in because they already had like a little back and forth.
Oh, when she said my blood,
yeah,
yeah.
And neither of these lines are disrespectful. It's just a play on words.
The blunt part, don't.
Blunt,
That's disrespectful.
Blunt bigger than Coi Leray? What's wrong with that? It ain't like she said I'm smoking Coi Leray or
But
some
still,
shit.
though, that's kind of nigga. I'm not a little ass nigga, okay? Don't refer
She tried
me
to
a
sun
blunt.
her. She
Yeah,
sunned her.
she like a
She
little
sunned
ass
her.
nigga.
She sunned her.
Okay, I could see how y'all could.
The dad part, that's whatever. But
But she sunned her.
yeah, don't.
But it looks like
Only because she called herself a Big Lotto.
Big Lotto.
Yeah,
Lotto,
like
yeah.
my blunts. You know what I'm saying? Right.
It looked like Coi and Benzino, they have like a strange relationship for the public, to us, right? But these little back and forths are bridging them together.
Oh
like,
yeah, she's still letting nobody talk about her daddy. That's still her daddy.
she posted some text responding to the line and them going back and forth, and I thought that was kind of funny, right?
I don't see that being a beat. I mean, okay, so it's hypothetically, who you going with?
Lotto.
Lotto all day.
Yeah,
Lotto.
For real?
I like Lotto because she raps.
Well, you mean physically, Rodney?
No, I mean like bar for bar, like
Lotto.
Lotto.
Yeah, Lotto over Coi.
Oh.
Coi can rap though because, like I said, on the song with Busta, she's actually rapping like, and I'm gonna pick Lotto. I like Lotto.
I feel like Lotto just have more hits.
Yeah. Lotto got a pretty face too.
But when you battling though, I mean, don't get me wrong, stardom does matter, but that if you can
Like
battle,
bar for bar?
yeah.
I feel like
think
both
about
of them-
Pusha T and Drake.
Yeah.
Pusha T is arguably not a bigger artist than Drake, clearly, but bar for bar, he ate him alive.
Yeah. I'm still gonna hit with Lotto.
On the Peaches and Eggplant though, her verse was weaker than what
That's what
I've
I'm
heard
saying.
her
Yeah,
do
like,
before.
she used to be snapping.
Yeah, so let's get into the Peaches and Eggplants. It's a song by Young Nudie, and it's the remix. He's not even on it. It's
No,
kind of
he's
like
not.
all gold everything, the remix, when you just let everybody
I kind
else
of think
go
that's
crazy.
fire though. I kind of like that. You're still getting your money for it, shit.
I just can't get with y'all girl, Sexy Red, man.
No?
It's she never snaps to me.
I
get
love
her. I ain't
her.
gonna lie.
She ate on
It
that.
was crazy, but her verse was
She
hard.
be
though.
eating.
Let me see how
She can ride a
vulgar-
beat pretty good.
But is it really about? That's just who she is as a person, and I think that society be like, oh, she a lady and it's vulgar, like, you know what I'm saying, using the word, but it's like that's just who she, a motherfucking hood ass bitch.
I don't
and
mind
that's just
vulgarity and shit.
Yeah.
Cuz say the nastiest shit. I'm just looking for the cleverness in it.
But she,
Oh,
I
I
think
see what
she
you're
has
saying.
more. I think she's
I feel like if you saying some nasty ass shit in it, right?
Make me think,
You know
yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying? Not, you don't even gotta make me like, oh my god. But it's just
Right.
like Lotto does that nasty shit, but she says it could give me that neck like Benzino. It's
Oh,
like
I see what you're saying.
still
Not just
nasty, but
suck
you
on my pussy,
You
son.
killing the shit. Put my pussy. Yeah, I'm on my
some-
period. This my eat it still, nigga.
But
You know, some
I
crazy
guess
shit. Like-
for me, it's like everybody don't do woke rap. Everybody not woke rap, but everybody
Clever.
don't have. That's not everybody's
Talent.
style to try to
Skill.
play on words. It's not a.
But that's
I'm
my
saying
that's
that.
my thing.
That- you know what I'm
it's
saying?
me. It's strictly
Yeah.
me. Like it's like
Yeah.
I need that in order to enjoy it
Yeah.
the way everybody else is enjoying it. I'm looking for something when I'm
Just
looking
like
at my artists.
when they be talking about like these what they call the rappers now, they be like, you're not saying anything.
mumble rap?
You see what I'm
Mumble rap.
saying?
Oh, yeah, the
And
mumble
it's
rappers.
but they still got his.
It's some
just
mumble rap
dependent
that I actually
on,
can listen to,
you know?
but it's all about the delivery for
I'm
me.
fucking
really
with Sexy.
I'm really big on the delivery. Sexy Red, she here to stay, man. Cardi, she's doing her rounds, dropping the bongo
Yeah, yeah.
song. So let's get into the bongos. What y'all think about bongos?
I fuck with it though. I'm sorry.
I fuck with the video. The song is this mediocre.
Okay, before we go all the way in, it's like she said something on one of these interviews this week. She was like, they asked her, "How do you feel about female rap?" And did you know that it was gonna blow the way it's blowing right now with all the women running shit?
Right.
And she was like, "Yes, I knew if I could get in, anybody could get in, and it was gonna flood it, right?"
I mean,
and
that's
I've
true,
said
though.
that many a times. I was like,
She
Cardi
definitely paved
lowered
the way,
that
yeah.
bar
You said
so
she lowered the
low
bar?
that
she
anybody
lowered the
could
bar?
go up under that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So think about the
I wasn't
ratchet.
necessarily
Lower?
saying low versus
Lower.
That's disrespectful.
Lil' Kim wasn't no different though. She
Lower.
just said some
When I
wild
say
shit.
lower, I mean like
You talking about lyrically?
lyrically.
So
they-
you don't think that Cardi B can rap?
I feel, but that's where I'm gonna go with it. I feel like the imagery, right, that she was giving off. She was like, "I want to be the ratchet bitch. I ain't trying to be
But
all."
we talking about bars.
No,
You-
that's what I'm saying. She said she opened it for a lot of ratchet bitches, right? But
Yeah.
with ratchet don't necessarily come talent.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So anybody, if I'm not just talking about Sexy Red, it's so many bitches rapping right now that ain't just the most fire, but they just trying to be as ratchet and nasty as they
I
can possibly
disagree.
be.
I feel like saying that she lowered the bar. That,
She opened the door for all the bullshit.
I get you can say that. You
She
know what I'm
opened that
saying,
shit
to
wide.
just be
Come on up in
more.
here,
So
yo.
you're saying open it is fine, but lowered it is different.
Okay,
Yeah, 'cause that's
excuse
not-
me.
that's the- you know what I'm saying?
Excuse the
For
lower.
the sexuality part, yes.
It just seemed like now it's like, let me see how disgusting I could be on the mic
No,
for
that's-
you. Let me
but
see if I
what
could
made
say.
Lil' Kim any different though.
They just
she
said
said
it-
I could make a Coke bottle disappear in my mouth.
It's just
Fucking
different, you know what I'm
difference.
saying? And it's just the times that we're in. Just like the Isley Brothers we was playing in between the sheets.
Yeah.
And now you see what I'm
Alright,
saying? It's just
it's dope. I understand exactly what y'all mean. But Cardi, to me, I feel like Cardi can rap. I
Yeah,
do.
yeah.
I feel like she pays attention to what she's trying to say, and
Absolutely.
even with her delivery, she not just wasting bars. She
Yeah.
not wasting beat. She's trying to give you something on every fucking line. Like even
think
with this
she'll take Lotto.
bongos. Really?
I would. I do. I think
I gotta
think Cardi
see.
take Lotto.
I gotta see Lotto. Not Lotto. I gotta see Cardi really write some
Me
shit
too.
because I feel like Cardi got a team of
Oh,
niggas
like a fire
that
writers,
make
yeah.
shit go
I
for
mean,
her.
most female artists do though. That's
Because
the thing.
Partisan Fontaine was her
I didn't say
writer.
all. I said most.
Partisan
Y'all being
Party
real
Fontaine.
judgy.
But no,
on the-
that's real though.
Not really. A lot of women, like ones who rap for real, they
That's
be
why I said
writing
some,
their
not all
own
of them.
shit.
Yeah.
That's
Except
why
for Cardi. Cardi is
she does
definitely
have a
known
team,
for
but
having
she
that.
does write too.
She has a what do they call it? A sweatshop.
sweatshop.
Here, I got this for you. No,
It doesn't matter though, because at the end of the day, it's about your team. You know
yeah,
what I'm
it's
saying?
about the
And-
team. But I do kind of like bongos. I
do too.
I like
I'm not
the
gonna lie.
Meg and Cardi dynamic.
Yeah.
I think they need to probably come
And
with
they
an
look
album or
phenomenal.
something.
Yeah,
They
they
look
might.
fucking great.
But I feel like
okay?
bongos is kind of like WAP 2.0.
Yeah.
Oh, they did do WAP. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think
like
it's
I
time
think
for
that's
them
an
to-
international WAP because I feel like that's more like a bongo sounds like a pop
like
song
a-
to me, like
Yeah.
a sexual pop song.
But y'all know, it doesn't. It still don't. I don't know. That one ain't the one. To
I
me.
had to.
It ain't
I'm not
it.
gonna lie.
It
I
ain't
had
it.
to listen to it a couple
I
of
had to
times,
listen to it a
and then the
couple times,
more
too.
that I listened to it,
Yeah.
the more I do actually
Yeah.
like it. Versus it was like only the video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The video is hot.
Oh, the video looked amazing.
Cardi
Oh
looked
my
really
God.
good.
It
Cardi
used
looked
to
real
look
good. Meg looked
Them
real
asses
good.
was
The
good.
asses was
Everybody looked
assing.
good.
They look good together. I told
They
y'all.
do.
I feel like they need
Trying
to
to
do
put
a,
coochies on the scene.
You seen
Relax.
that little scissor action?
Relax.
do an album together.
Hey, they look
Yeah,
good.
I can
for
see
real.
that.
Let's get a Meg what would it be called? Something about pussy.
Right.
Barty and the Stallion.
You know,
Right. The
you know
Barty
what I'm
Stallion or something.
Yeah,
that's good.
And I don't have no
we say
problem
it
with
first
that
if
one.
it happens.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
look.
exactly. I like that one though. Bongos. That's the music this week.
I would play that before I would play the other one. No, I'm not going.
What?
What
Peaches
that's
Eggplant?
Me
Yes.
too.
I agree. I'm not really a fan. I never really cared for them, but I do like the 21 Savage version a
Yeah.
little
Yeah.
more. But I don't really care for the song at all.
Yeah.
I don't know. It is what it is. That's the Cashews. That's nuts. Hey, check out that new music, and we gonna keep this shit moving. Me and my team back, y'all.
Speaking of music, the big dog out, man.
Bling, bling.
Come on, man. BG.
BG, you know,
Jizzle.
So I didn't know that he was the founder of Cash Money. That's what it said online.
Well, he not necessarily the founder.
He
He was
like
like
one
the
of the-
first artist
Yeah,
signed.
yeah.
But that what they-
BG.
That what they
The
said.
founders
Yeah.
is Slim and Baby.
Yeah,
That
and,
just didn't-
and their
That's what
first
they
artist
said.
was BG, Baby
Yeah.
Gangster. That was the name with him and Lil Wayne. They was in a group called Baby Gangsters, and basically BG. Everybody know original Hot Boy shit. This
What?
nigga got locked
He
up.
looks so different.
He does.
For 11 years. in
Yeah,
jail.
right, I was gonna say, right.
He's
Long time.
older now.
He is.
He went as a kind of young man, early 30s,
Got
and
his
now
nice
he out.
bifocals on,
Yeah,
you know
he
what I'm
grown
saying?
as hell now.
As hell.
Welcome home.
Yeah, for real.
Think he
Anybody
might have a
that
fire return like Bobby and all of them.
nah.
But he wasn't really making music before he left. Was he?
He was, but he never was the Lil
main one.
Wayne
Yeah.
and Juvie is the ones. Everybody can act like it was all of them, but it was always Juvie and Wayne. People don't really go with Turk unless they all together. People don't go with BG unless they all together.
Right,
Think of the
I
big
feel you.
BG song, you know.
Fire. I feel you.
Bling bling.
Yeah,
nigga.
that's-
You know
that's
what
the
I'm
only one I
saying?
can think of.
That's the only one, and I'm not disrespecting BG because he a legend in the game in his own way, but
right.
I wasn't looking forward to no music from him.
Nah, I feel you.
Can we just get a Hot Boys reunion and then let's move
I don't
on?
think they will though.
They won't.
Wayne ain't going for it because at the end of the day, he's the reason why they would sell tickets, and he knows that, and they're not going to pay him for that.
Yeah, and he been running from all of them.
He said nothing about BG
He don't
coming out.
acknowledge none of them at all.
I feel like he made his amends. Like we good, but it's like you said, you cut
I'm not
all
fucking with
ties.
it.
yeah, I'm so far past that.
Man,
Nigga,
what?
I
His
dealt with y'all
name
when I was a
alone is
child.
bigger than Cash Money. Like
It's kind of like somebody being like, man, you need to be cool with somebody you was cool with as a friend, as
Right.
a kid. Be
Slick,
friends with,
right.
you know what I'm
And y'all
saying?
way two totally different paths. in life.
Nigga, I didn't toe up rap and you been in jail.
And consistently, not just
Yeah.
consistently.
Yeah.
But maybe you never know.
You never
though,
know.
only
He
just
is in a different
because,
place. Yep.
You know, Lil Wayne definitely have been popping out a lot more now, and
Yes,
then
yeah.
I feel like
You right.
he is at a different space, maybe where he is just I don't know, maybe he's wanting to, you know what I'm saying, fuck with people, you know, just
Right.
more. Like I've been seeing him popping out
Out-
more.
I
out and
want to
about.
see a Hot Boys reunion just to see
They
what it
might.
sound
They-
like
they
now.
might.
I just think because it's just like they're so far different
Yeah.
people. I don't even think it wouldn't even sound harmonious anymore. Like
Yeah.
you wouldn't look at them the same. Everybody gonna be paying attention to Lil Wayne. No, you know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna be like Beyonce and Destiny Child. No offense, I'm just saying.
That's shade
I'm
because
just saying.
no, Destiny Child
I would
was
love to hear
just
Destiny's
as
Child
big
album too.
as
Beyonce.
Beyonce.
I would love to hear
No, they're
because
not.
Yes, you're crazy.
You're
Yes,
crazy.
yes, they
Destiny
were.
Fulfill is
You're
fire.
No, you're crazy. You're not like real, but like numbers.
You're not thinking back to Destiny
They
Child
dedicated
days when it
a
was-
church to this woman.
I
There's no
understand
Destiny
what
Child church.
No, I
There's a
understand
Beyonce
what you're
church.
saying, but as far as like numbers and sell, them albums be damn near like
Bills.
for real.
Say
I'm
my
telling
name.
you.
Yeah, they got some hits.
Yeah.
I
I'm
would love
talking
to
about
see.
stardom. Like as far as like stardom, her name rings. You would go see. I feel like people would go see Beyonce alone.
That's not
There
true.
would be
That's
no
not true.
Beyonce
There would be
without
no
Destiny Child,
Beyonce
so,
without
I
Destiny
mean,
Child, and you can't
you
be
think
a
about-
real Beyonce fan without appreciating
Destiny
Destiny Child.
So why y'all so disrespectful to Michelle?
I'm not because I watch it. It's like,
See,
no, I definitely. First of all, I was a fan with Latavia and Latavia, a
Okay.
real fan when it was 5 of them. You know what I'm saying? But
I fuck with Destiny's Child. But look, that opens up another conversation, y'all. I don't think that the older artists getting together, I don't see the music. The music never be
It's not
good.
the- that's what I'm saying.
It
It's
don't
not
be
the
good.
same.
And I would like to see it off the optics. Like if Beyonce came back to Destiny's Child, you would love to hear it. But
I think it
if
would
the
be
music
good.
ain't right,
because
it
when they
just
came
doesn't
back
matter
with
that y'all
Destiny
did it.
Fulfilled, that was an awesome
Oh my
album, and they
gosh,
was
what?
separated for a long time, and then came
Fucking
back and
fire.
made that.
I just feel like
you know what I'm
I
saying?
don't know. Like I
That
feel like
was then
them
though, and it
that's what I'm
wasn't
saying.
decades of separation.
Right. I feel like them as an artist understand like, and it's not even trying to throw no shade, but it's like they are bigger than the groups that they came from. It's just it is what it is. You know
I'm
what
not saying
Like,
that that's not.
So I feel
true.
like people would. They're gonna. You're not gonna tell me you're not gonna give me a bigger cut, even though we're doing a group thing, because I'm bringing more sales than y'all are. that's just what it is. You know
Oh,
what I'm saying?
they gonna accept it.
They
gonna
would
because
accept
they
that.
know
That's
what
what
it
I'm
is.
saying.
They know
I
who's
just
bringing
feel
the
right.
the
I feel
seats
like
and
that's
the-
why it wouldn't
the
happen.
assets
No,
and
but
seats.
it would just because in real artistry, like I said, as a fan, you not gonna meet really no fans that wouldn't go to a Destiny Child concert over Beyonce. That's not true. I'm telling you.
No, but that's what I'm saying. But so
Because-
with that being said, why would you let Beyonce get paid more money if we're doing a Destiny's Child?
Because
That's not
she
fair.
is a bigger
Well, that's-
artist, but that's
you know
what
that's
she
how it
said.
goes,
But
the
that,
right?
albums is the same.
You
though.
can't
What's the
take away
difference?
from where she started from. She started
Right.
at Destiny's
But
Child.
that's
so-
how it goes, though. The
Yeah.
person who's the bigger name gets the bigger cut. That
but
was the problem with
it's still,
TGT.
when we talk about like
Tyrese.
relevance and stuff,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
And this
Like
is why
they're-
this is why they don't work. Because
I feel you.
Yeah, and that's why they break up too.
Exactly.
But let's keep this shit moving,
Right,
man.
right.
Danny Madison from That 70s Show. Have you ever watched the show The Ranch?
no, I watched
Yes.
that
You talking
70
about
Yes.
when that was what
Ashton Kutcher.
Yeah.
That's
No Girl.
where I actually know Danny Madison from because
I
I
seen him
used to
from
watch
the
The
70s Show.
Ranch. But his sexual allegations hit right when that show was
Ain't
at its
allegations
height.
no more.
So basically, Danny Madison has been accused of rape and convicted.
Twice.
not accused of. I'm gonna say he
He's been
convicted.
convicted.
Right. I'm about to say they're not allegations anymore.
Yes, yeah, he's been convicted. He's
They're
sentenced to
charges.
30 years in prison for
Crazy.
raping of 2 women.
I'm telling y'all.
Well, it was actually 3 women,
Three
but
women.
he only got charged for 2 of the 3 that was accusing him.
I'm
and
telling
he's
y'all.
he's proclaiming his innocence,
I
like
feel like
everybody
it be
does.
just like that Trey Songz shit. I feel like these men be thinking they're bigger than what they are, and women don't care.
Yeah.
And you gonna take that
And
shit.
you know,
like,
they definitely-
I really feel that way.
They said that they
You know
was
who I
like,
am? Nigga,
it was
no.
during the height of his career, during
Yeah.
2021,
The
2022.
You go out and the nigga don't record that shit. It bruises your ego.
The
Yeah.
Ranch was fire, dog. I ain't even into those type of shows, but I liked that show. That was a good
Yeah.
show. And then he was like one of the main characters on it. And then one day the season ended, they got rid of his character. His
So was
character
it a
died.
reality show? Or was
No,
it
it
like
was
a funny-
it was a
sitcom?
sitcom.
Oh, okay.
And his character ended up dying random as
I
hell.
bet he damn did.
On a motorcycle accident off a
Nigga
cliff.
got him off real fast. You know they don't stand by none of that shit.
What do y'all got to say about it? Because it ain't really that deep.
Right. I
I
feel
ain't
like
got
he's
nothing
finna
to
go to
say.
prison. He raped them bitches and now he's finna go to jail.
That
And
shit
that's just what it
crazy.
is. It's like, you know,
Yeah.
it's kind of, you know.
Do y'all believe it?
I do.
I think
But you
it's like
know,
a
this was a
Trey Songz
retrial.
Yeah.
He got charged back in like 2022. And then they couldn't decide. I guess it was like a hung verdict, and then they came back and
They
then
are starting to
So-
convict these celebrities.
because
They
they
need
don't
Because
know.
you're right above the exactly. And
What
like
up
I
the
said,
law?
They not
What's up with
above
this
the
30
law?
years, man?
It's
R.
bro,
Kelly
rape
got
is 15
30.
years,
He got
period.
30. They
Yeah.
was trying to give
Man.
Tory Lanez 30.
Yeah,
Is that
rape
the number?
Yeah, rape is no less than 15 years. That's the minimum.
So he
was
got
looking at her
convicted of
trying to take my
2.
goodies.
twice.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Nigga,
that's
you
fucked up.
forcefully
At
taking
a double
some
30,
that's
but they only
wild.
gave him 30, so he actually got off whatever a little easier.
So Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis, they get facing some backlash for supporting
Writing
him.
that
Like
letter.
basically not even
Yeah.
support, just writing a letter on his behalf. So that is support.
Character letter.
Character letter.
That is
now
support.
that's
You're supporting a
that's-
rapist.
That's
Yes,
support.
you are.
But it's
They
like
weren't the only ones that did it, though. It was a lot of celebrities that
But I mean, like,
did a
it's-
character thing for him.
At the end of the day, you have to stand for something.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if someone is your friend or not. Like, I
Yeah,
understand
immoral,
that, but
yeah.
right and right is wrong, regardless if it's your friend or a family member or not. You know what I'm
So
saying?
y'all wouldn't write letters on your family
No, I
behalf
would
if
not.
they
And not, no, hell no.
So if I took some,
no, right. I'm telling.
crazy. You
First
my
of all,
sister.
first of all,
I'm a good person. I just lost my mind.
First of all,
You know
I
what?
might be like, he did show rapey tendencies when we was
That's
younger. Like,
crazy.
you got,
No, you know
it's
what?
not okay.
I'll be honest,
you, I feel
right?
you.
It's not that I agree with what you did. I could disagree with what you did, and if you're my family member or my
You're
homie,
supporting that-
I wouldn't support him, but I would try my best to. Everybody deserves a second shot, right?
I think it depends,
It depends
on the
on the
case.
crime.
What it
Yeah.
is.
It depends
I think
on
it
it depends on the
yeah.
case, but I feel like.
Even if you did it purposely, you know what I'm saying? But no,
Are you a rapist?
I feel like if it was like both of y'all was drunk and some shit like that, that's a little different. But if you
These are-
forcefully,
it's
she's
multiple
crying.
if he's a
women, though, and
predator,
it's more
if he's
than-
a predator, lock his ass
Yeah,
up.
yeah, yeah.
But are we not giving people?
Is that what jail? That's what jail is for. It's for.
He
you
need
know what I'm
time
saying?
if he did the shit.
It's for rehabilitation.
Nigga, if you're a rapist, take your ass to jail.
Yeah.
But
You gonna
on
get
behalf
raped,
of
that's
my
gonna
family
happen.
member, I might try because I done wrote letters on behalf of niggas before.
behalf of rapists?
Not a rapist, but with some dope boys. And,
No, that's not the same,
you
though.
know. But
A crime is a crime.
No, it's not. If that was the case, then
every
everything
crime
would
hurts a person.
No, that's not true. They're called selfless crimes. What are they called?
Well, drug dealing is not a selfless crime.
but they're
Victimless
called victimless crimes. That's not true.
Okay, well, this ain't one of them.
well, lock his ass up. Throw away the key. And you fucked up the shoulder ranch, you motherfucker.
No, that was a good show.
That shit be wild, man.
Hey man, let's
Fire
get into this one chip challenge, man.
Yeah.
Have y'all ever did it?
No.
Never.
No.
All
I
right.
don't fuck with hot food.
It's called Pocky. So they have a bag of chips that's spicy as hell, and they have a one chip that's spicy.
The one
as hell.
chip challenge.
Oh,
The
okay,
one
okay, I see
chip
what you're
challenge.
saying.
Even the bag is hot.
Like over hot Cheetos hot or like Takis
It's
hot?
over hot.
Oh,
And
okay.
I'm a hot nigga. You know what I'm
See,
saying? I
I'm
like
not
hot
with
shit,
that shit.
but
I know.
it's too hot.
Hot-ass
So
nigga.
let's get into the death.
14-year-old Harris Willova.
He died after doing the one chip challenge. And we're not knowing right now the
Well, no,
autopsy.
they can't. Y'all about to say
We
they
don't
never
know.
said
The autopsy ain't back.
The death is unknown.
Because he could have died from some
They
other
just
shit.
said right after he did it is when he died.
Exactly.
So that's
They
the
trying to
only
put two and two
connection.
together,
Yeah,
right?
Exactly.
They done pulled the stuff off the shelves.
You already know they going to.
I tried
But
to go on
apparently,
Amazon and see if it was still on there.
I didn't know it was only for adult. It says on it says on the label only for
I
adult
feel like
consumption.
they're protected. They got a big ass waiver on the box and inside that says
it's
everything
not
that could
even-
possibly happen. Okay, so I don't
Right.
believe they could sue for anything. Honestly,
They probably
but
won't
I
get
don't know.
sued, but it's just he died. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
It's
fucked up.
unfortunate, but
It's
I mean,
It
unfortunate.
is.
yeah.
But I mean,
I
the
would love to
warnings
do
are
It's
the
on
a
the
look.
sold
box.
product in Walmart. Like that's like trying to kill somebody for using Dove shampoo or
The
something.
warnings
like,
are on the fucking box, so like you know, it's like
I
I've
mean,
never
that's
seen it
a-
at Walmart. Where y'all seen it at?
That's a hit and miss though. Just like how the chicken nuggets burnt the girl, they supposed to be hot.
Yeah.
It's like a hit or miss. Like you see what I'm saying?
yeah.
It's like at the end of the day, it say hot, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't say may cause death.
But see, that was a
You see-
prepared meal versus.
But
you, see what I'm saying?
but you see what I'm saying?
I
I
know
could
what you
it
mean.
say warning, it says hot, but I'm pretty sure nowhere on there it says may cause death.
I see what you're saying.
So, in that being said, if he died because of this, then yes, they're going to sue the fuck out of them.
It might not work though because
That's what I'm
anything
saying.
may cause death.
No,
Right.
Everything can cause
that's
death.
not true though. That's like
says
me
that when you buy
eating-
cigarettes.
but that's something that you're taking a risk on. But and it
You
says
taking
that
a risk
it-
on this chip too because it's a
no, but
weather
it
label
doesn't
there.
say. That's just like
gotta look
eating
that up
something
and
that
research
says, okay, it's
But they say
spicy
amongst
or may cause.
other serious injuries. So I mean, I don't know. Like
See, it's not even. I've actually had one of the chips before, right?
Do you feel like you about to die?
They hot, but they're not even good. See, that's the thing, man. The chip
it's no
is
flavor?
actually nasty. It's just
Oh,
about
the
the hot
spicy,
chip in your
yeah.
mouth. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I like that type of stuff.
That's-
I like
I'm
not
with
the
that
taste
shit.
or nothing. I like doing those type of challenges.
like,
So
so
I,
you
you
disagree with them
sweating.
pulling it off the shelf?
I disagree with it. I disagree with them pulling it off. Are you gonna pull off the shelf every time something bad happens to somebody?
Yeah, I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel like if they just came out,
Yeah.
then yeah, that's different.
This
But
challenge been
these
going
out
on for years.
Wow.
The whole one chip challenge comes from the company. They say
Exactly,
record
yeah.
yourself, hashtag
Right.
put us
and it's
in
been
it.
out so long.
Yeah, and then he died. He could have died from anything.
That's
y'all.
what I'm saying. It's just
Yeah.
alleged.
But
because of that.
R.I.P. to him. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
yeah.
It's like it's
Still
unfortunate
unfortunate,
anytime somebody dies, but don't take the chip off the shelf, man.
That shit crazy.
You know.
I feel like that should be like it make your insides bleed. Like that shit's wild. How the fuck you want something that hot? Like your throat start bleeding? Like that shit's crazy.
I mean, the shit it's very hot, man. I'm not even into hot shit like I used to.
I can't take it.
I watched the whole documentary on how they make like peppers and shit. That
Yeah.
shit is
I don't
wild. Like
like
the Carolina
spicy shit.
Reaper, he like
Ghost
if
peppers?
used so much. That shit is wild. He got to wear gloves. This nigga had a hazmat suit on making that shit.
Bro, I would eat peppers, jalapenos straight out the can, like
I
out the
can't.
box. They're
No,
so
wow.
I don't know
good,
how
man.
y'all do
That's
that
I love
shit.
it.
wild.
Hey,
I
get
would
you some
die.
Popeyes chicken. Get you
First
a
of
mild
all,
box
no.
and
But you gotta bust the
Yes,
juice.
bust the
What?
juice
Yeah.
on it,
It's
bruh.
it. I like,
Hell
or
no.
even on like my pizza, like the Papa John's pizza, the
Yeah,
pepper.
the
Man,
little
that's I eat
pepper.
the pepper. I rip the
No,
pepper
I
up.
eat the pepper
I rip it
too.
up and I
Yep.
put it on top of the pizza.
I love that
Who the
shit.
fuck-
I'm a wild
It's
girl.
all about the
I can't
flavor,
do it.
man.
Sweating
It's
and
about
shit.
the
I can't
flavor.
do it.
I like it, but I like
The chest
stuff
be on fire.
that's
Who the fuck wants
hot.
that?
Come out your
What
back
tastes
and
like
hot.
something.
Yeah, take not just hot, for
Not
the sake
just,
of
but
being
it's hot, but it tastes like something.
Oh, with a flavor,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's
Nah.
good.
Man, let's get into the come have a taste with tea with my girl
yeah.
Taste Tea.
Okay, hey y'all. Okay, so what do you think is your most non-physical attractive quality and unattractive quality? So non-physical.
All right.
I would have to say mine. I think that I'm a very like nice, giving, caring person. Like almost too nice to a fault. Like I really get my shirt off my back to anybody. Like I'm real, real nice. But like it's hard for me to forgive people. And if I don't like that. Like especially if you don't take accountability, it's hard for me to let things go.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna bring it up. It doesn't matter if it happened 7 years ago, I'm gonna bring it up. Like if you didn't take, you know what I'm saying, like, and I know that could be toxic too. Just
you holding
only
them grudges?
I do. Just because I feel, but it's unhealthy because it's like you don't need forgiveness for them. You know, you need it for yourself. You know, you don't need it. It doesn't matter as long as you moved on. But I'll be like, fuck that. I'm mad and I hate you and you're blocked until I want to talk to you.
I feel you.
God.
So, forever. I still got a grudge from this bitch I went to school with in the 4th grade. She pushed me in my arm one time.
I'm gonna need you to let that go.
Yeah.
I'll go next. One of my greatest qualities is probably my perspective and the way that I view things. Probably one of my worst traits is sometimes I can be impatient. I want things to move at the pace I want them to move at.
Yeah.
Mine is kind of like Tasty, a little too giving, too like here,
Right.
just trying to help everybody and
You
stuff
push
like
over
that.
motherfuckers. No, I'm
Yeah.
just fucking with you.
Yeah, that's that's an attractive quality I think I have, is that I'm very helpful and I will help anybody like that needs help. Like, you know, if you come to me for something, I'm gonna try my best to give it to you. Honestly, that's just me. Unattractive quality probably is my passiveness. I'm a little too passive sometimes. I'm like, okay, I'm like, you know, just
It's whatever.
bye-bye.
Go with the
Yeah.
flow. I'm not that way.
yeah, that's me. I don't know. I'm not that way.
Shut it down.
All right, so mine's is like a switch. So it's like if I fuck with you, like if we cool, I do whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, same thing y'all said. And it's like whatever you need, whatever. But it's like that one time you cross me, it's like a switch, nigga. I could literally walk away from somebody and I've known you for my whole life. Like it's
So you
nothing.
cut people off.
Instantly.
That's your
Like, that shit is not without a shadow of a doubt. Because it's just like I tell people, I will choose me every single time. Like just how I am.
Yeah.
Every time.
Yeah.
I will choose me every time.
I mean, you got to.
Yeah.
You got to.
Mine's is to a default though. Like,
Self-preservation.
mine's is every single time.
It's to an extent, and sometimes
When
it's
is
not
the point
okay.
where you should choose somebody over you and your better well-being?
Like say if, let me think of a good example. Okay, boom, somebody did something for you, right? And then it's come time to you repay them back or them to repay you back, and then a situation come up in their situation and they choose to handle themselves over you. You see what I'm saying?
Hold on.
I see what you're saying.
Paint it a little bit better.
Okay,
Give
so
me a
like,
little
say
better.
for instance, if you let somebody borrow some money, right? And then, so now the money you need it back because you got your rent due, but they rent due too. They choose, instead of paying you back, they pay
I'm gonna pay my rent before I give you your money back, even though I gave you the money
Like it
when
was
you
nothing.
was fucked up.
That's different. I thought it was like I see you with the money and you have the money and you don't have nothing to do with it and you still chose yourself over me.
I mean, that happens too. Like people,
That's
okay, like
where
an
it's
example
different.
of like somebody owe you some money, but then you see them spending money,
Okay,
and then they owe you money.
I
You
got
see
a
what I'm
perfect
saying?
example of that. I let somebody hold some money and he was supposed to give it back to me soon as he got it. But I'm the type of person, I will go hit when I'm paying people back. I just go ahead and give it to you, and I'll take the L and be fucking trying to starve for a week.
Right,
And
right.
people, but people's
I
not
just
like
don't-
that.
I don't want to be owing nobody
Yeah.
You want
nothing.
bad
So
blood.
I take L's just because I want to get myself out of a debt.
Yeah.
But it came time, table's turn for you to give me the money, and he straight up texted me. He was like, "Hey man, I can't give you your money back this week. Bills came up," and I was waiting.
Yeah,
Right,
see,
I already know.
that's what
Yeah,
I
you
mean.
count
But
that
that's
shit.
what
I
I
was
mean.
counted.
So
And was I mad about it? Yes, I was, but I understood why he chose himself.
no, that's bullshit.
No, it's
I
bullshit.
bullshit.
I don't condone it,
Yeah.
and I don't think it was cool. But I understood why.
But
he did.
that's
What
how
could
you
I do?
because that's how
Am
you
I gonna
burn your
go to your
bridges
house and
though.
shoot your shit
No,
up?
no,
Depending
but
on
that's
the
how
amount
you
of money, maybe.
no, but that's how you burn your bridges.
he-
You know
I
what I'm
learned a
saying?
lesson.
Yeah.
And
It
you
was a
will
lesson.
never want to let this person borrow money
yeah,
again.
facts.
You see what I'm saying?
I'm never letting you borrow money.
Like that's
again.
just some
definitely
bull.
a negative
And I'm
quality.
not that way. You see what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's
And these
flabbergasting to
and
me
the
when.
fucked up thing is, it be people that you be the closest.
Of course, because that's the only
Always.
people you
That's
can get some
why-
money to.
That's why
Of course.
you
Because they
don't-
feel comfortable asking for
money
it.
and family don't mix.
Yeah.
Money and friends
Oh,
don't mix.
no.
And if you really fuck with me, don't ask me for no fucking
Right.
money.
Yeah.
And I had learned a long time ago, if I'm going to give you money,
It's gotta be something I
it's just
can't-
for you.
yeah.
Right.
I
And you
it's
don't
gotta be
need it
something I-
back.
It's
Man,
not
and
And
alone.
it's not going to hurt
It's
you
not
if you
alone.
don't get it back.
And I used
Absolutely.
to, and y'all know what? And we ain't gonna go. I'm not gonna go off on a tangent, but I used to take so many L's for people that I love just to
Yeah.
get them right.
yeah.
And that shit, I learned a lesson. I'm
That shit
tired
fuck you up,
of feeling that way. But yeah, we gonna.
Okay, one more question. Okay, so your significant partner or your other, they getting like mopped by another person, like mopping the fuck up. What? I was about to say, but only one person. It ain't, and it's a woman. You jumping in, or you goddamn, you just like, bae, get
I'm
up.
jumping in because
you mopping the bitch.
If she beating your ass,
you mopping the bitch.
It's not even the fact that she's a woman. You're being harmed.
No, so I'm asking, you mopping that bitch. You mopping that bitch.
I'm not gonna mop her, but I'm gonna hit her so hard that she ain't gonna fight no more. Like, while she on top of you, boom. That fight is over. It is over.
What if she start beating your ass?
I must have been drunk and all that.
No, I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm not letting anybody out fuck with.
I'm jumping in to save anybody out that I really fuck with, like for real. If I see they need help, but you get your ass beat, then it's like you obviously need some help. So why not help them?
Cause what you gonna do?
I wouldn't punch a bitch but I would. I'm gonna push her off of her, but I can't stick no like. Now unless she get up and keep going, then that's different. But my first initial, I wouldn't hit her.
The push ain't gonna get her gone.
Like I'm mopping her.
If you can hit her that hard, I could shove a bitch pretty hard. Is what I'm saying. Like, you know what I'm saying? We niggas like, you know what I'm saying? So,
I don't know. Like this situation. You don't think things are situational or just in any way, shape, or form? It doesn't matter what it is.
Gender changes. Gender is not a factor to me when harm is involved.
Yeah,
like if you could get fucked up, you're gonna get fucked up. Yeah. That's the thing. Don't get fucked up.
Yeah,
that's the thing. Don't get fucked up. And if I see you beating, you just whopping my.
So even if it's like a kid.
Wait.
What if it's like a kid? I'm saying because y'all like it don't matter. Like what if it's
I can easily. That's easily done. You know what I'm saying?
No, but what if like 17? Boom, they kids. Them is
I'm gonna shove his last.
All right, let's be realistic.
You see your daughter getting mopped.
Realistically, 17-year-olds look like adults.
16, 17.
They move like adults
and
too.
They act like adults.
That's still
now 18. That's game on.
No, they like 16, 17.
If you whopping my child, man, I'm gonna remove my child from the situation. If it's one of those situations where I'm removing my kid and you still going, you might get your ass whooped.
Exactly.
That's why I said the whole pushing thing might not work. If I can't,
I might choke him up.
But that's what I'm saying. So right, you push them and then they still trying to. You goddamn finna whop them up one time.
Once you assault me, I have a right to defend myself.
I'm yanking you off my child.
Exactly. Simple. I'm trying to diffuse the situation.
Have you ever been in a situation where I never seen this happen before?
With a child?
No, like your partner get in a fight in front of you.
Yes, that's happened several times. I've had a spicy partner before.
That ain't never happened.
I've had a spicy partner before.
Spicy.
I've definitely been in that situation before.
I can't think of one time.
But he was a real ass nigga, so I never had to. You know, but that nigga was
not just fall in front of you, but actually lose.
No, that's never happened.
Yeah, because that's what the question was about.
Lose.
I've never seen the fight, let alone the loss.
Right, me neither.
But I've seen the fight.
Even with the fight, how the fuck does that even happen? Niggas just be like
party.
I don't even feel aggressive when I'm out with my woman. Unless
but you know, people be drinking.
It depends on where we are.
I mean, I'm on point. Not saying like I ain't paying attention, but I'm just not like. You know what I'm saying? Like I know if
but it should be happening like at the red light, at the gas station, at the Waffle House. I don't have altercations.
I don't get into
like getting out the car like
driver's race
because I ain't never had a nigga trying to play me like talk to my bitch. No shit. I don't know. I just move different. Like I ain't saying I'm the toughest nigga in the world, but
shit,
I feel like it is the way you carry yourself.
Yeah.
Now I've had somebody punk out before of a fight.
Oh, for real?
Yes.
Like we
I ain't even trying to do this.
Get the
so
car.
what do you do after that? Like, do you talk about it? Like,
it's an awkward ride home.
Oh, tell me what you said. What you said?
Like, what did you?
I was just.
I'm done.
I was embarrassed first off because I was embarrassed for myself. Like, this is who I'm with right now.
I'm the type of bitch who gotta be. I have to be confident to be like. My nigga finna beat your ass if you don't goddamn. Like, I have to be able to say that.
This is the age-old question.
Why?
Do you want to get knocked out in front of your kids or your girl?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You ain't gonna win them all.
Like, okay, so you understand that your man just ain't a fighter, right? Like,
but if they act like that, and then
you act around, that's crazy.
If you act like you gonna do something, then when the situation presents itself,
you ain't ready.
Like you cowering and shit. That's what.
When is it okay for your man not to fight?
It's it's always okay if when you have shit to lose, we grown.
Yeah.
You
Everybody
see
has
what
shit
I'm
to lose,
saying?
but respect is respect,
At
though.
the end of the day, no, it is situational. I
Yes,
think.
it is.
You're not like say if we like out, boom, and it's just a small misunderstanding, and maybe you know what I'm saying. I'm like, babe, calm down. You know what I'm saying? Like not that's what I'm saying. A small misunderstanding. Maybe like the nigga fucked up and he bumped me, and then he getting rah-rah, or I bumped him, and you know what I'm saying. I think that's okay.
And if I tell you to calm down one
that's
time,
what I'm saying.
sir, and you don't, I'm going to your shit.
But if maybe like,
but I have like a sick fetish though. I kind of need to know
right.
that
It's
my nigga
not
gonna
okay.
be like,
Right. It's
you know
not
what I'm
okay
saying?
if
Protect
like
me.
he do something to me.
Yeah.
And then you choose not to do something. That's not okay.
As long as I
like
know
maybe the
in the back
nigga
of my head that
grabbed
my
me,
nigga's gonna beat some ass, I'm
or
good.
you know what I'm saying. Like if this other person grabbed me or like assaulted me or caught, and you ain't like. You know what I'm saying? You better beat this nigga ass.
Let me create a scenario.
You know?
And I want to see what y'all answer would be. What if you have a man, right? And you know this nigga got one strike left. Let's say probation. Your other man is on probation and y'all get into a situation where you're either grabbed on by somebody or straight disrespected. Mm-hmm. What if he doesn't defend you in that moment? What do you want him to do?
That. Yeah, what would you want him to do?
Like, hey, if I punch this nigga
I would be
for your honor,
okay.
in your honor.
I would be okay.
I would be
with that
okay
situation.
only just because of that
situation.
specific situation.
So that's why
but any other time,
Yeah.
like you just a regular nigga,
Yeah.
you know what I'm
then
saying?
no.
And because I would never. That's the thing about it. Be with nobody who you like. Oh, he not a fighter. I wouldn't date nobody who I like
Who ain't
again.
gonna defend
Wouldn't
you.
feel confident enough to.
What if he was like a CEO, a fire ass bitch?
Then you better bust karate on this nigga. You better know.
But he like, I'm not finna jeopardize my company. I'm not.
Nigga, do you got a gun?
Like,
You know when you were CIA, you know special.
I didn't say
goddamn-
CIA. I said CEO.
Oh, CEO. Oh, wait. Okay.
If he like a CEO of a Fortune 500 company, big ass name,
It
his
doesn't
cameras
matter.
everywhere. Let me finish. I'm talking about he got the bag and he can't afford to fuck that up. Like
Then you better.
Then you got
hire
security.
a nigga
You
to
got
put
security.
his ass.
When you
better
bad,
get
you got
your
security.
He
You
got
know
a
Bill
bag, he
Gates
can
got
make some
security.
shit
You see
happen.
what I'm
so
saying?
you wouldn't matter if he didn't do it. If he got somebody to do it, it's the same thing.
Only if. Like it, not like you got to call somebody. Meaning we that rich where we have security with
And he
us,
tell
and
the
then they
security to do
handling
it,
it
yeah.
right.
Yeah,
That's we
yeah,
rich.
okay, yeah.
But like no, outside of that, and we regular motherfuckers.
He can't call his homeboy like his
Nigga,
crazy homeboy.
You a bitch. But you gonna call your friend to fight this nigga? Well, I don't understand.
My nigga about that life. Hold on, I'm finna
You
goddamn.
want to feel safe. You want to feel
You
protected. and
protected.
wanna
That's the
feel
main.
Like, yeah.
I need
You
my
just
man
wanna
to
feel
know
protected.
somebody running this house. You gonna call your homeboy?
And
You see what I'm saying?
you know the funny thing, I've heard women
Spoiled.
also say, nigga, you don't even have to win, but you gotta fight.
At
Right.
least, yeah.
She,
No,
like
nigga,
I've heard
you-
women say that
Right,
too.
you
gotta
that's the real question.
win.
Yeah, what y'all think? You
Nigga,
nigga,
I'm
you
not
gotta win?
saying
What if he
that.
lose?
Right, that is a good question.
He better be a big ass nigga. That's all I'm.
It better be a legit reason.
It
why
better
you
be a
didn't win.
reason,
Why
only
you-
because again, just
Nah, what if a nigga just like
got the best of them.
yeah, like it just
It
nigga had
happens.
an off
It
night.
happens. Sometimes nigga can
Nigga,
If you
slip.
can fight, you can fight. Nigga, it ain't no you have an off night. That's all I'm saying. If you could got that, and I just
That's
again.
not true.
Everybody
That's not
loses,
true.
bro.
You
Everybody
do
loses.
lose.
Everybody
I
loses,
understand that,
Yeah.
but that's what I'm saying for a reason. Like they was,
You
they
just
could
don't wanna
really,
see your
really
nigga
fight.
getting packed out.
Or that's not. First of all, because I'm grabbing the gun, but I'm busting. Like
you
nigga,
jumping
you know,
in,
like
that's
yeah, so. But
Hey, why you ain't do something, man? Hold on. Hey, y'all.
I seen that post. Nigga said he was like they was at the club. That nigga said you a girl see his nigga. It was like the nigga was getting jumped, and he was like, "Is it wrong to be like nigga? If I get my ass beat, nigga, when we get home, bitch, I'ma beat your
I'ma beat
ass."
your
Like
ass.
that's
Yeah,
a.
you,
I
ain't-
seen
you better
a
pick
nigga-
up a stick, a
Some-
brick,
I
something.
seen a nigga I went to school with. This post got really big on Facebook sometime last year. There was some perk shit involved, and there was some money missing. And this nigga girl was popping off, and the dude was spitting in his face and beating him with his
Lord
spitting
Jesus.
on him. You probably know. I'm not gonna say this person's name, but this motherfucker was
You gotta
getting
tell me that.
yeah, the motherfucker getting fucked up.
Damn.
And he was like telling this girl to shoot the nigga, bust him, bust
I
him.
would've
And
busted
another nigga we went to school with was making shirts about the shit. Had the nigga face on the shirt like
God.
the
Y'all
shit was
disrespectful.
ugly.
I gotta hear
I
that.
would never get embarrassed like that in front of my
Am I-
woman.
somebody,
Yeah.
I'm going to prison.
I'm going to
That's
prison.
the only way you
That's
get
the
out
type
of
of
that.
shit I'm going to jail
I'm
for.
going to prison.
'Cause-
Yeah. Like you got me. I'm
Well-
wearing a shirt, all right, nigga. It's gonna say free me.
Right.
All right, so
This
look.
come have a taste with tea.
Hell yeah, and I'm
Alright,
gonna
so
switch
we
up the
get
topic
into-
order real quick, y'all, because we talk about fighting and shit. Let's get into the woman that got hit
Fought
with
with
the
that
brick.
brick?
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
I don't know her name.
They
Anybody
didn't
know
say her name. Did they say her name? I was looking. I couldn't
I
find
didn't
her
find her
name.
name because I didn't see a news
Her name
report.
is
I just saw.
Roba Shea.
Okay.
Okay, so she supposedly a man hollered at her. She didn't give him his number. He hit her ass with a brick.
Yeah, he cracked her ass.
That bitch was like Martin.
Right, he cracked her ass.
Oh my god!
Now I did see some people saying it wasn't just because she denied him the number.
Being
She was being disrespectful.
That is not an excuse.
Yes, it is.
To hit somebody with a brick.
Sorry, how disrespectful on that?
Oh no!
It doesn't make it right,
nigga.
but-
Nigga, no, nigga, no, nigga, no,
I'm not talking about
nigga,
physical
no,
harm. Let me
nigga,
finish.
no,
Let me finish.
nigga, no,
Let me finish.
nigga, no. It doesn't matter what the fuck she said. It's not okay to hit somebody with a
I'm not
brick.
saying it makes it okay to hit somebody, but I done heard some females say some wild. All
It
you gotta do
doesn't
is say no,
matter.
shorty.
What your mom say? Sticks and stones.
Why you trying to talk to me
will
with the
break
fucked
your
up,
bones.
the fucked up ass teeth when you got that dirty ass shirt
Do you
on?
believe that is
You can't
no
belittle a
time
nigga.
when words equal hands?
You cannot belittle it.
Ever.
That's all females.
No matter who it come from.
If you're a 5'4" little ass woman, that's all you have versus a 6'4" nigga. You can't fight this nigga, so you have to hurt him with your words. And some niggas ain't going for that shit. Like,
Is there anything that he could say to you that would make you feel some type of way or you would hold a grudge?
Feelings are different. We're not talking about feelings. To make, I feel
But this
like
is all about
in
feelings.
real life,
She obviously,
though,
if it's true, she made him feel a certain way. And he had to hit her
But
with a
I
brick.
feel like in any way, shape, or form, maybe when, I don't know, being younger, but it's no reason to put if you really think about it, I don't care what it is, they're just words. Are you like words? That's a real thing, and I know it's so childish, but it is. Sticks and stones will break your bones. Words cannot hurt you. They're words.
If that was the case, there would be no such thing as emotion. You know that emotional abuse is worse than physical abuse.
That's not
That is a proven fact.
Okay, and that is
a
true.
proven fact.
But you're turning, then you be emotional back.
Because
Then
scars heal.
Okay, but then
You know what I'm saying?
use
When you get
words
punched in the face,
back.
that brick gonna heal.
No,
What
I'm
she
never
said
the
to
type
that
to-
nigga
But you
is
see what
gonna
I'm
hurt
saying?
forever.
Then
I'm never the
use
type-
words back.
I'm never the type to minimize
But see,
the
females, y'all
impact
quick
of
with that shit.
words.
No, then
Because
use powerful words.
are
All that's some
powerful.
shit a nigga never even thought about saying. Like,
All
that's
I'm-
why your grandmother got that broke ass back with her dusty ass. Like,
It doesn't
He was
matter.
hurt because he was surrounded by his friends,
And that
he
ego got
that's,
turned
that's
down.
all he has.
And that's
But it doesn't matter.
If this is what happened, allegedly,
Otherwise,
y'all, 'cause
all
All I'm
Allegedly.
saying,
I
you
feel-
could be like your grandma died, and I'm a Turk on her. So what? They're words. They're words.
you must be feeling real good right now because I
nigga,
don't
I'm
believe
just,
you.
I'm
going,
I'm
bro.
just
I believe you.
in real life. Like I said, maybe this is at an older age that I'm
Yes,
thinking
and
about.
that-
But
we
even
factor that
at
in.
younger, you know what I'm saying? Like I
But
just
see,
feel
you know why?
like
Because
it's
you would never phantom saying that something like that to a man. Some women be having shit in the holster, like bro.
Most of
all
the
you gotta
fights,
say is no,
most
shorty,
of my
like,
fights in my life have come from
From-
somebody
it starts
saying
from words,
things
exactly.
instead of actually putting
Words
words on
cut
them.
It
deep.
doesn't matter. But I guess for me, I've never
never had
just
niggas
been.
cut deep before.
Yes, Rodney, don't do that.
You ain't wanna
Because
hit- you ain't wanna
I
burn his
have-
ass?
And you do, but it's like that. I guess for me, I don't know. That's why I always, I be thinking I be playing, but in real life, I be feeling like I should have worn like that hippie six. It's unnecessary. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just have never feel. It's no reason
To
to
hit
put your
anybody with no
hands
brick.
on somebody else. It doesn't matter.
Niggas don't feel that way.
But y'all ask me how I feel. You know what I'm saying? It's
understand.
unnecessary.
So the bigger conversation here is because she
And I
got
can
on-
fight. Let's be clear.
Yeah.
Y'all know I can fight.
But the bigger
no.
conversation is this woman is trying to say that black men do not protect black women.
Right, because nobody. So you don't feel? Do you feel
Now, that's
okay in that
wrong.
situation?
Wait,
would
let's
you
get
have
into
did
it
something?
because when
Yes
is
and
it
no.
okay
to step
jump
in mind
into
somebody's
some shit?
business?
Yeah, when is it okay to jump into somebody's business?
Nowadays, not anymore. Like
you
back
wouldn't do
then,
it?
no. You know why? Because
That's
I
wild.
didn't. You know why? Because I didn't see situations where a dude has jumped in and lost his life over somebody he didn't even fucking know.
Okay,
Yeah, and she gonna end
lost
up with that nigga.
okay,
She
but
gonna still
lost
stay with
his
the nigga.
life is extreme.
But
that
not
happens.
nowadays.
It
It's
does.
not
Not
anymore.
But all I'm
Nowadays,
saying,
niggas is dying.
but, okay, but so does that mean that being a
So
a
what
good
if
Samaritan or good?
If he hit a bitch with a brick, what the hell you think he gonna do to me? And I'm a nigga.
But that's a bitch. You
Who
sound
you
like a
talking
bitch.
to? Blah blah blah. And I'm
You
dead.
that sounds crazy.
Dead ass. Though.
All right, so this is my
That shit
perspective
real.
on it, right? If I
Who's gonna protect us then? If not our brothers,
I'm not saying
I
that
hear you.
I'm not
Who?
saying that black women don't need protection,
Who?
but I
It's
feel
just
like
hard.
right.
that's wild.
Every situation is different. If I was actually there, right, and I see her popping the fuck
Yeah,
off,
and it does depend what she say,
she
too.
is, or however she's escalating the situation,
Yeah.
right. If I see her being the bad,
I'm not coming to your
But 9
aid.
times
And you,
out of 10, and being
because I am a naturally protective person,
an
right?
attractive woman and not even trying, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I do get hollered at a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Do you say foul shit?
But at the same time, I'm not saying that she wasn't, but a lot of times, 9 times out of 10, that's not the initial. Almost 99.9% of the times, it'll be like, hey, what's up? I'm not interested. They'll proceed, and then that.
Yeah,
It's never just like you done that really doesn't. It's always
it's all
because
about the
you
delivery.
keep trying to be persistent. And if I'm not interested, I'm not fucking interested.
I've seen niggas get aggressive after the response was wild.
But
the response, if I say, "What's up, baby?"
I'm straight.
You be like, "I'm straight." All right, I'm out. I'm going the next.
But
place.
that doesn't happen. That's you.
Or the motherfucker be like,
and then
she'll be like,
how dare you even think to talk to me?
really. Most
It happens a lot to niggas.
It does happen, but not more often than not. Y'all talking about young niggas. We talking about in real life in our age now. More often
and
than
facial
not.
expression, it's a lot too. You can't you look disgusting. Like, damn, bitch.
We're not finna sit up here and act like women just be like, "Oh, I'm all right."
No, that's not what I said.
I'm good.
That's not what I said. But what I am
I would rather
saying
you tell me you got a boyfriend.
most of the time, y'all not gonna say it's always
No,
an
that's not always
initial
true.
"what's up," and then it'll either be an ignore or obstacle. But why are you ready to punch me because I looked at you funny?
And
so
I'm not
what?
trying to- I'm not
so
trying-
what?
I'm not trying to
so what?
stereotype,
Because
really.
I looked at you.
I think ignoring is disrespect.
So
At least
what?
Say something.
I don't have to. I don't owe you. I don't have to talk to you if I don't
but I'm
fucking
not-
want
but
to.
I get
If
that.
I don't want to talk to you, I don't know
just
you.
say that.
I
Just
don't.
say that.
No, I don't have to say any fucking
First of
thing
all, why-
because that should be
I'm not
making
yelling
me
at you.
mad.
No,
Because
look,
that shit
I'm not
really
trying to
happens
stereotype,
me.
right?
You know
but
what I'm saying? Like it
this
does.
is the second thing that I've seen on the line where somebody got hit with some shit, and it always happened in New York, y'all.
Yeah.
This
That's
shit, them
'cause
New
they
York
more
niggas-
aggressive.
them New York niggas,
Yeah.
bruh.
But that shit,
Not
it's-
all New York niggas, but a lot of them do it. Bro, I seen a nigga
you
hit
say,
a
Mike?
bitch with a
Yeah.
skateboard in the face.
I've seen that shit.
After,
Yeah.
like,
They're very
and that's
aggressive.
what I'm saying. It's like
They
y'all
grab
don't
your hand
understand
aggressive.
because
Hey,
y'all
yo, bitch.
aren't
Yo, come
women.
over here, show them
You
something.
see what I'm saying? And sometimes I don't want you. What gives you the right to grab my hand? So even if no words are exchanged, because you like even if looks and vibe. But if I'm walking by and you try to touch me and I give you a dirty look, why am I
No, I feel
wrong? You see what I'm saying? It's always like
Well,
they
the
try to
touching
make
part, I don't
it.
agree.
They
Touching,
always
I don't
try
agree
to
with
make,
that.
or even if you try to holler at me and I'm not interested, I have the right to not be interested and react how I want to without it causing physical harm.
Hold on, I got a
to
question.
me.
So if
What is-
everybody ever said hey to you, you've never said hey back?
Yes, several times, and they be mad as fuck. And I don't give a fuck because I don't have to talk to you if I don't want to. You know why? And let me tell you why. Because in real life, if you give a nigga even a little inkling that they can talk to you, they think you want to. That they think that. So you have to in real life.
I feel like as women, like as far as like protection wise, I would choose my words wisely because niggas are crazy.
But even
but
even in that scenario, it's happened to me so many times where it's like you try to be nice and they'll be like, hey, and you be like, what's up? But you're not interested.
Look,
what the
I
fuck
even
do you say
have
something
a
for? Like they would
recent-
you like
okay.
you
I mean, see, I don't know,
man,
yeah.
it's crazy.
Like, okay, a situation going on right now. Like when I take my daughter to school, like this dude be driving by damn near every day.
See.
Every day, right? And he'll pull to the side and stuff like that. Now I done told this motherfucker I'm not interested about several times. I promise you.
Where the fuck? And who the fuck is this?
I don't know who it is.
Hold on, who be
I don't know
following
who it
you?
is. But he pulls up every time.
Every day?
Hey, you need to ride. Hey, I was like, look, nah, like, nah, there's no, like, no. But it's like what Tacey said was that they don't hear the no.
It doesn't matter.
I'm finna
It's
kill
like-
a nigga.
It doesn't register to them that we're not interested at all. Like,
If
you know,
they,
it's like, I don't
because
know.
men are so
Objective-
much
that you're being
hunters
objectified.
that it's like if I want to talk to
It's a
you,
black car.
if I want to talk to you, you're mine,
For real.
and you have to talk to me if I want you to talk to me. Like it's crazy.
This
it
is
really
a deep
is.
conversation. I feel like we could go on and on with
I feel
this
like
shit.
I'm about to get
but
raped.
That's real. That's
so you really feeling that?
I felt
I tried-
unsafe several times.
As
Or
a
you be
kid.
scared. I
Of
pulled
course.
up to a gas station and not gotten out the car and pulled up because it was niggas outside and I knew
too.
if I got out the car that it was finna be some bullshit.
And
you can feel it.
And this
You
nigga-
can feel
and
it.
I just need
but
to
that's
say
what
this.
niggas too, though.
I need to say this shit real quick because I need people to know because it's a consensus out there that men are just predatory
No.
and weird, but it's not all men. And I'm not saying y'all saying that, but it is a certain type of nigga.
For sure, and that's what
that
we're talking
is
about from this
aggressive
story.
and
Yeah, it's that
deranged.
guy.
Yeah.
Those guys, certain certain niggas be scared of those type of guys.
Yeah.
Right? Every man ain't just got their chest out ready to fight.
Think that, I don't
I'm
think
saying,
that,
look, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, in that situation where this particular woman is getting hit with a brick, because she might have been surrounded
about life.
She might have been surrounded by a whole bunch of soft niggas that ain't really trying to fight or be confrontational. And some niggas,
because a nigga that aggressive, nigga, he will do nothing. Yeah,
some niggas be scary.
And I get
some
that
niggas be scary.
too, but
and this is,
man,
as a
that's
man,
just some bullshit.
Look, I'm gonna tell you,
sound like a bitch.
As a man, look, if I'm at the gas station up there and I see a woman getting her ass whooped,
you're not gonna say nothing?
I'm gonna assess this situation from a distance.
You just
right?
don't go in and running with a cape on.
You gotta see what the fuck is going on. You gotta see who this nigga is and what the type fighting is. I'm not saying be scared. I'm saying, like, if this her nigga, or is this some nigga harassing? Hold on.
If you walk up not knowing the situation, right? Boom, you see a nigga busting a bitch.
I'm gonna go up. And this is God's honest truth. I'm gonna go up and I'm going to try to break up the situation. I'm not gonna try. I'm not gonna tell you I'm gonna run up and punch this nigga. I'm gonna be like, hold on, y'all, hold on, because that's just my personality.
You walk up to a situation and you just see this nigga mopping this bitch, right?
I'll be like, hey, you know, I ain't gonna lie and say I wouldn't do that, because I've broken up fights.
What Cashews is saying too, because nowadays people are so quick to pick up a fucking gun.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's different.
You do gotta kind of wait. You gotta hold back for a second.
You gotta see,
because you will get shot nowadays.
You got about a shoe on the other foot, and your husband went to the gas station and never comes home because he went to help some women y'all never met before, and he died. You cannot tell me you wouldn't have animosity towards them.
I wouldn't and I'm not even trying to be funny, but I just be real big on that, and I just feel like you can't ever regret doing the right thing. I don't, and I really feel
it's like, who doesn't want to?
I'm not saying that's the right thing. I get what y'all talking about. Like, you know what I'm saying? But
these are tricky situations.
I would rather call the cops and be like, hey,
you can even do that. That's what I'm saying. But to just do nothing,
but I'm not finna run in there like a fucking
but I can even respect that.
Yeah, I would call the cops and be like, hey,
that is wild.
Doing nothing.
That's some bitch shit.
Doing nothing.
That is some bitch.
That's unacceptable.
It's not an option. It's just jumping in trying to fight. You deserve whatever about to happen.
Yeah, you deserve whatever comes next.
Jump up. I'm down for anybody breaking up some shit, some confrontation. But you just jumping out the car, hey homie, like nigga, you gonna get shot in your back
and your motherfucking face.
And that's what I'm not saying. Nobody is. You know, I'm not saying that. Like I said, I can even respect you said like calling the police. You know what I'm saying? Like, but to just be to act like you don't see it.
I don't like how everybody tried to because I don't know the situation. We wasn't there, but everybody was wrong in the situation. She was wrong. He was wrong for hitting her. I think she was like. I'm saying she was wrong for whatever they're saying that she was wrong for. Right? If she was, because we don't know the situation. Yeah. I'm just saying they were saying she was doing stuff. If she was wrong, the dude was wrong as she was for hitting her with the fucking brick. Yeah. Nigga, you didn't have to hit her with a brick. You could have.
Where the fuck you get a brick from, nigga? Like,
because he keep it in his pocket.
Right at this point, because I'm like, they in New York. I'm like, where the fuck you get a brick from?
It's nigga brick house. It's brick city. Let's keep it moving, man.
Let me break this story down.
Okay,
with
go
the
ahead.
10-month-old. Let me break it down for you real quick. All right, so the Page family had a little baby named Oriah. She was 10 months old or whatever. The grandma needed a sitter real quick. Now, Rhonda Jules, that was a family friend since January. So this happened in July? Yeah, July 19th or so. Okay, so she picked Oriah up. You know, took her to the house. She had apparently 2 other kids she had to watch. So she took her to the house, but left her in the car, went in the house and tended to everything else she supposedly had to do. Now, it was hot as fuck. Okay, it was hot as fuck. The internal temperature of the car got to 133 degrees. Right. When the cops, when the mom found out to pick her up, she said, "Where's Oriah?" And then Rhonda apparently ran outside to the car. She suddenly remembered that she was in the car and ran outside to go get her. And she was, of course, blue lips, all that stuff, basically unconscious. So when the cops pulled her out and took her temperature at the hospital, they said it was 110, but that's only because that's the highest the thermometer would go. Yeah. And her external temperature was 102.
That's crazy.
And I'm up here like, okay, first off, how do you forget to leave? How do you
now, the 2 kids was white.
Yeah. Now she was black. I don't know, y'all.
My thing, first of all, let me just say this.
Was
I
she
don't
black?
believe.
I thought the
She was
woman's
a
name
white
was
lady.
Jewel.
No, she was a white
Rhonda
lady.
Jules
She's a
was
white lady. She's definitely
You
a white
saying
lady.
the kid was black?
The
Orion was
little
black.
baby was,
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's
I did hear a little bit more in the story. They came from a 4th of July party,
Yeah.
and they was fucked up.
But
Everybody
see,
was
I
fucked
don't know.
up, and that's
I got
not an
hella kids,
excuse.
like,
That's not an
it don't
excuse. I'm
matter.
just saying.
But see,
I'm just adding to
my
it.
thing is like I got hella kids from January to that's. I'm not leaving I don't even know you that long. Like,
Yeah.
I gotta have a solid year or something of a friendship of knowing you to leave you with my kids if you're not family. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like that's
Well, the girl, she had 2 other kids, so maybe she was just like a local babysitter.
No.
No, people
I'm not
drop
with that.
kids off in
Yeah.
daycare. You can't, you know what I'm saying?
But see,
Like,
they said no. They said
or
she was a family
baby
friend.
But that's
is
what I'm
what they
saying. Like,
said.
but she probably watched kids. She had 2 other kids.
I'm
You
not
see what
with
I'm
that,
saying?
though. Like, I need more. I don't know.
Y'all
I
know.
can't.
I'm sure
I
she
am
watched
not that
Orion
way.
before.
You see what I'm
but-
saying? Like, I don't think this was like a first time. Do I think it was an accident? Yes, but it shouldn't have happened.
I don't.
I
think
just
it's
don't see
accident.
how it can be an
I don't
accident
thi-
all day.
I don't think it's an accident.
How no point
Because
in your
if
day you remember that
inebriation-
she
She
had
was
a
the
kid in
only-
If
the
you're
house.
fucked
You fucked up inebriation.
and you done fell asleep, have I ever left my child in the car?
Never.
No.
I got 9 of them.
But
I'ma
at
tell
the
y'all-
same
I'ma tell y'all
time,
something, too.
have I been fucked up and forgot something maybe on the stove? You know what I'm saying? Like, you never know. And I'm not making an excuse. She should go to
Items and children are different.
Right, no,
All right, look,
depending
I'ma
on how
tell you-
fucked up you are. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's like when you're around, when you know you have to do something with children,
But
you
I-
choose to not even get that.
Okay,
fucked
so
up
let me
just
tell you
because-
something.
Everybody's not like that,
Here's
though.
another
That's why
scenario.
people shouldn't have children.
All right. Sometime with adults,
Yeah.
you in your mind think somebody else got them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, especially if it's multiple of y'all around. Let's say we all here like we are now and we about to have a gathering. If you see me outside playing basketball with the kids in the front, you might go on and flip the burgers a
Yeah.
couple times. You be
Yeah.
like, oh, last time I saw him, such and such was up there
Yeah,
with
yeah,
him.
yeah.
Right? And you're leaving the responsibility to the person that's there.
Yeah, no,
And if you fucked up, you definitely feel like somebody got him.
Yeah.
And I know that's an irresponsible. That's
No,
that's
but it
irresponsible.
happens,
But it
you know?
happens. That's I'm just making it real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Trying to make sense of how this could
We done
possibly
all
happen.
kicked it plenty of times.
You kick
You
it
see what
and you
I'm
feel
saying?
like, oh, last time I saw them, they was with you, and they was with you. You know
But
what I'm
see, she
saying?
was by herself though.
Fucked up. And this is the
But y'all
worst
don't think
pain
it was
right
like
here.
How many times we done separated? I done took some kids. You done took some kids. You done took some
But
kids.
see, we
you
talking
done-
about leaving somebody in a car though. Like,
Hey,
that's-
look, sometimes we be riding
cars
and
you
my
can say
baby
check
be in
the
the
back
back seat silent and we be having a full ass conversation. She be woke, but she be silent as hell. I be like, man, for a hot second, I forgot you was back there, but I didn't.
I guess
but
I've
you know
never
what I'm saying?
forgotten.
It's not like
hard.
forgot, but you
But
be
you
like,
never got out the car. Not got
Oh, I've
Yeah,
never-
I've never,
no,
and I
no,
guess it's like
no.
I've never, and it's like no,
Where's your
I've
mind
never
at? Her mind is on
not
something.
even. Yeah,
Right.
maybe.
Yeah.
I've never left my baby anywhere.
That's what I
Right,
mean.
let
alone
But
a
it
car.
wasn't her baby.
That's what I'm.
Yeah.
It
But-
wasn't her baby.
and that does play a big
Yeah.
factor. I really do believe that.
Other things in your mind.
No, seriously.
No, because
Listen,
no,
you
that's
will
not
never-
true. When I'm around kids, I don't
Look,
give a fuck if it's
if
Tommy's
somebody
kids or
puts
Keisha's
their
kids.
kids in
If
my
the
care,
kids,
they're
they
But
can, you know what I'm
nobody
saying?
will
Like,
never care for your child like you will. I
That
don't care
is
what you
true.
say.
But-
Okay, hypothetically, right? If this happened to one of y'all, what do you do to the person?
First of all, I'm gonna beat your ass.
Okay.
Because
Believe my
it's
damn
like-
kid
I'm
putting you in a hot
It's
car.
too
you,
fucking hot.
gotta be. It's like
At this point, you will see how the fucking
Even
feels like.
in an accident, no, but realistically,
So my child is gone because you
Right.
were fucked up.
That's-
okay,
Okay.
no,
Come
realistically,
on, now,
beating your ass is extreme. I'm not gonna
I
lie,
can't.
but I feel like you should be punished even in that
It's so
situation
stupid, though,
because
y'all.
right, you shouldn't
so
have never
stupid.
I
justice
can't say
should
what
be
I would
served.
do. Like,
I put myself in a situation like, what if I go back to my house and I see my baby is lifeless
Yeah, I'm
and
saying-
I didn't do it?
Yeah.
But it's not-
It's like,
yeah.
what the fuck do
But
you?
that's
do?
no different from like what you doing if you know your baby die at a daycare.
Yeah.
You gonna kill everybody at the daycare? What if they hit their head and had a concussion and died? You see what I'm saying? It's just, and that's all I'm saying. That I'm not.
blame
She
yourself
should.
and beat yourself up. That's all you could do
That's all
for
you can.
leaving your kid and the responsibility of somebody else.
Okay,
That's-
but even in that
But
scenario,
if your
not.
child fell and did it, that's different than somebody strapping you in a car seat.
Yeah,
leaving
no,
your
for
ass
sure.
In the car
Yeah.
seat and getting.
But
not
that's
taking
just
you
meaning
out.
like in the care of somebody else
Yeah.
and not watching. You know what
Y'all
I'm
know what
saying?
this reminds
But
me of? And this
it
is
fucked
not a
you up
joke.
because she had two other kids in the house, so it's
Yeah.
just like you took them two out, but you didn't. That don't make no
They
fucking
said she was
sense.
asleep.
That's crazy.
You wasn't
Maybe-
thinking. Somebody
That don't
might
make
have
sense.
distracted her
Maybe
on the
it was
way in the
somebody else
house.
with drugs. Maybe she
Something
was
is
on the
off.
phone. Maybe she was on drugs.
Maybe
She had to be.
died.
They
Yeah.
say they had marijuana and somebody had
Nah, weed. I've
methamphetamines in
been
their
smoking
system.
weed
Yeah.
for a long
I'm tired of
time, and
using that
I've
scenario.
never forgotten that.
Yeah, I don't understand how you
children.
forget a child.
Yeah.
Even when my
Because
baby,
it happens a lot.
I never leave my baby in the car with the windows all the way
Y'all know
up.
how hot 133 degrees is inside the. Come on now, y'all.
Yeah.
So I be have my AC blown in the car all the time. I don't give a fuck what gas prices are.
R.I.P. to the little baby.
R.I.P. to that baby,
Absolutely.
man.
That shit's
It's
horrible.
like that's
Damn.
another dark,
That's terrible.
ass topic.
Yeah.
Awful, man.
Let's keep it moving. No, for real. That kind of reminds me of the part
That
on
is
Why
bad.
Did I Get Married when she left their kid.
Oh,
How
I
did-
strapped her in. I swear I strapped her
she
in.
didn't strap her in.
Yeah, that shit was fucked up.
Pick your poison. Anybody got one?
Yep.
I do.
Let's get it.
All right.
TK, kick it off.
Would y'all rather pee through your mouth
Oh my god.
or throw up through your butt?
I'm throwing up
Throw
through
up
my
my
butt.
butt. I'm not peeing through my fucking
That's what I
mouth,
told
bro.
her.
I'm throwing up through
Oh
mine.
my god.
Because shit is like throw up anyway.
Yeah.
It's
That's
like,
what I said.
No, it's
pissing in
not.
your mouth
what
is
I
horrible.
said.
Y'all ain't
doing
never had
that.
no I just ate chunky ass throw up like nigga no where it's
Nigga,
whole pieces
and
in there.
it's the
And
same
she can be
thing.
the
No,
same.
but
It's
it's
diarrhea,
formed into a
okay?
log. It doesn't
Not
come out
always,
as
my
food.
not always.
So
You
you
never
shit
seen
out
that?
a quarter pounder? You can throw up a quarter pounder.
It's come out in pieces.
I've seen corn.
You know,
Corn is that's because corn don't digest.
but that's just the same as having like
I
diarrhea. It's
cannot
coming
with
out
y'all.
But
loose.
it's like if you know what I'm saying, if you drinking nothing but
So you just
water,
wanna-
it's just like yeah.
That's the pee.
Think about it. If you drinking nothing
I
but
feel like
water,
it would come out like that, like
Like,
not just like I'm like gonna come out like that's disgusting.
God.
That's nasty.
I can't.
Just saying.
Waste
Pick and pee through the mouth, I'm guessing.
Yes,
Right.
I would. Yes, I would.
TK over there like it's sterile.
Right.
It's like my water.
Just water
It's
top
not.
anyway. I should like water.
And
Anyway.
first of all,
can't.
nigga, you drink flavored water. I can't.
That's the same thing.
Regular
Piss
water.
tastes nothing
Let's
like
go
water.
be like, no, right? How you know?
Because anybody who's done
Whoa.
oral has done it before, has tasted it before.
I think we
okay?
all done tasted it.
You're
That's
lying.
Y'all
I've never
acting
tasted
crazy.
pee in
No,
my
I have.
life.
No,
Ever.
no,
Anybody
okay.
who's done
swear
oral
to God.
has
Ever.
had a little taste of it.
Oh
I don't
my,
care.
I will die right
Really?
now. Never
Never.
in my life have I tasted
Okay,
pee.
I got a
That's
confession.
crazy.
It wasn't during oral because I'll probably slap a bitch or like you should think like pee, but I can't confess. You know I smoking shit and I had some pee and I was trying to fucking rip the shit open. I had a drug
And you
test
gotta
in the
taste
shit,
stuff.
and it definitely. I'm not gonna lie, it got in my mouth a little bit, and I, you know,
It happens
but
sometimes.
I've
I don't know.
tasted urine before.
Yeah, see, it was like,
he was drinking.
yeah.
Was it
Like, nah, it was like freaky time,
it
like
was-
or just.
That's what it happened, but I've tasted it as a
mean-
kid on accident, like not washing
Wash your hands
or some
properly. Yeah,
shit.
this shit happens.
It's
I've never peed on my hand. It's like,
you don't have a dick.
oh yeah, I don't.
It gets wild sometimes.
A little bit.
No, but
I ain't never peed on my. I mean, I ain't never tasted. That's wild.
I can't with
y'all.
y'all.
Some wild people.
I'm sick of y'all.
I ain't never tasted pee in my
Oh my
life.
God.
look, it was a long ass time ago.
What it tastes like?
It's salty.
I'm wondering,
It's tart.
like,
It's tart.
tart.
Yeah.
Salty.
Like lemonade.
It's salty.
No, it's not like lemonade.
No.
It's like pee.
It's
It's like
salty.
pee.
That's a
Salty.
distinct taste, though.
Yeah.
Anyways, I got one.
right.
Okay, so would you rather live a lie thinking that the person you love loves you back, but they cheat on you like they bogus as fuck, but you don't know, and it's just you living in a lie, or live with a person knowing that they don't love you, but you can't cheat on them or leave them?
I would live in a lie. Yo, give me that facade.
Me too. Ignorance is bliss.
I'll take
Lie to
that.
me.
Because sometimes you don't even know that it's a lie and it be a lie. So
Yeah,
if
just
you
give
got to
me
be
a
aware of the
facade.
lie,
Oh my gosh.
I'm going to take the lie.
Yeah.
I guess.
Just give me.
So hold on.
But okay, so they are okay. Would you rather live a lie
Right.
knowing that the person that you love loves you, like they really don't love you, but it's in your mind they love you. You see what I'm saying?
And
And
they
they
getting
cheating
bust down.
and they
But
doing
I don't
all
know they
that.
getting
You know,
all
you
that?
don't
Okay.
know. You don't know.
Right.
Or you have to live with the person knowing that they don't love you, but you can't cheat on them. You
Are
can't
we
cheat
still
on them,
fucking
and you
this shit?
can't leave. Yeah, I could cheat. I mean, yeah, I could fuck, but you know for a fact they really don't like you. They don't like you.
Are they cheating?
Yes.
So they cheating both ways.
Either way, they're fucking. Well, they don't have to be cheating. They
So
just
on
don't
the
love you. They don't love you.
But they're not cheating. I mean, if they ain't cheating, then shit, I don't give a fuck. You ain't gotta
You don't give a
love
fuck?
me. We having sex. You ain't gotta. I don't say I love you every day anyway.
That's crazy. I don't think I could live. I couldn't
I want the
live
facade,
knowing that they don't fucking. Think about it. Your whole you knowing for.
I've done it before.
I don't want to be around somebody who don't like
I
me
feel
or don't
you.
love me like that. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Like don't waste my time.
It just,
like that.
I don't know. It's just something about like you get bust down. Like even if I don't know, it's still like I just know. Bitches out late like that shit. I'm a very visual, and I'm thinking about swapping fluids and like.
Yeah.
I come home and you just got done getting busted out by this nigga. Like that's crazy.
But that's what I'm saying. So, but you would rather.
I don't know, but still, like.
Yeah, you don't know.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
I know because you told me I did. Okay.
That's what I'm saying. You living in your ignorance is bliss. You don't know.
Fuck
you
that.
think they love you, and you think everything is all good, but they cheat on you.
No love.
I feel you. What you doing?
Yeah, what you doing, Cashew?
Right.
What about pick your poison?
Yeah.
No, what this one? You want the love or the no love?
I'm going like I told you, I'm taking the no love.
Okay.
Okay,
No,
so-
I'll take the love. Give me the love.
The facade.
Yeah, give it a facade. Like, yeah.
Fuck that.
All right, I'll go.
All right.
Okay. 5 years of you in solitude, no animals, no people, no sound, no nothing. You're by yourself completely. Or 5 years of never a second to yourself. There's somebody always in your ear, always around, always constantly talking to you.
That sounds like having children.
No. There's no break. There's no nap times. There's no bedtimes. There's just constant people, no matter who.
What you doing when you going? What you doing when you going?
Shut the fuck up.
Or 5 years of just nothing.
I'm taking
like
the people.
nothing.
Only just because I feel like 5
I'm
years
taking the no people.
and silence. I feel like you would go crazy. 5 years is
no
a long
animals, You don't hear a
time.
fucking bird
But what
chirp.
I'm saying,
Can you have books and
No,
stuff?
you can't have shit. You can't have
But I
nothing.
mean, what I feel like I would harm somebody.
No
if we
phones,
don't shut the
no
fuck up.
nothing.
Especially
Like,
constantly.
right?
I don't
Like
care.
you're never gonna shut the fuck up.
I mean, but I have my peace when I go to sleep. Shit.
She said there is no.
No, you
sleep.
can sleep. You can't not sleep
No,
for 5.
she said no sleep.
You
no
can
nap.
sleep, but there'll
Yeah.
still be.
I don't
Like,
care.
still bothering
I,
you.
So
I
as soon
got
as your eyes open, what's up? What you doing?
I don't
Somebody
get.
slap
I
you
got a
like
2-year-old
this
now
body.
who do that
That's
all
not.
the time.
That's not the same thing because I got hella kids and I still find.
That's
something
because you closed the door. You see what I'm saying?
You're
Like,
constantly being bothered for 5
I'm
years.
taking the
I want
bother.
to choke one of them now when I come home from the out from work.
I'm taking the being.
So you picking
I-
silence?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm gonna take the silence.
Really?
I'd have been deployed before. That shit. Look,
I took
ain't
the
that
silence.
bad.
Okay.
Cause you
I
saying
can
no
think
books
to
or nothing?
myself.
No
Just
books,
silence.
no phone. It's just.
I'm about to come up with a whole
no
fucking album by the
animals,
time this shit.
no-
I'm gonna have a couple albums.
You
a
can't
couple
sit and
mixtapes.
meditate and hear the wind blow and all that stuff like that. It's just silence and solitude. That's it.
I'm be swole.
There ain't no mixtapes, no nothing. You just
No,
do
I
this
said I'ma
album.
make some.
Oh, in your head? Okay,
Hell
you gonna be
yeah.
looking crazy as hell out there.
I got my memory and shit. That's good enough.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go solitude.
I gotta go solid. Fuck
Yeah.
it.
5 years
Swole
is
as
a
a
long
motherfucker.
time.
Goddamn. Crusty crap.
I would pick solitude too because I don't think I could take that.
I would hurt
constant-
somebody.
that
Like I would
constant-
go. I would be in solitary because I'm gonna kill somebody anyway. So.
That constant.
That don't mother me. I talk a lot anyways. I'll be ready for somebody to talk to
That
me.
shit. No.
I talk a lot.
The fuck up. Like I'll lose it. I can't do it. Like
What's your pick your poison, Cashews?
Would any of y'all do 10 years in prison if you knew when you got out our podcast would be the #1 show in the universe?
No.
10 years. Goddamn.
Okay, not 10. What about 5? Would you do 5 years if you knew that our podcast would be #1 and all of your problems in life would be over and you'd be rich?
All right, maximum or minimum security prison.
Just prison. You don't have to be maximum. We ain't gonna go maximum. Would you do time in jail? I'm using the podcast because this is what we doing.
Yeah.
But
Like one
I
of us
wouldn't just
take
say
a L?
rich. I'm saying you have to go to prison. But if you knew after 5 years when you got out, your shit was gonna be lit and it was ready for you. Everything
5
was set
years?
up.
I got kids.
5
is
years.
so
I'll take a
long
bid.
when you
You
have
do a
kids.
bid?
I'll do a
I
bid.
would do the bid.
I'll do a
You know
bid.
why I would do the bid? Because
My God.
that would make up for the 5 years. I could make up for the 5 years as
It wouldn't
soon
make
as
up
I
for the
got
time
out.
misses your damn kids
I
and
just
shit.
had a newborn. She'll be fine now.
She has a
love
long
y'all.
life ahead of
my
her.
God.
I love y'all to death. I really do.
She has a long
But
life.
it's not because I guess
okay.
I'm
5 years
thinking.
if we
Would
grind
you-
hard
I
enough,
guess
you'd be the
I'm
same way.
thinking about just outside the podcast, like because it's like it's
Yeah.
for that, but it's so much more. I'm gonna be rich, so I'm
You
gonna be
gonna
able
be
to
rich.
take care of
In 5
everybody.
years, we could be rich still. Okay, that's all I'm saying.
So that's a possibility.
Work hard
That's a
on this.
This is
maybe.
the question, though.
Right.
Like you gotta
That's a
be,
maybe.
you gotta
That's
be
a
in the
serious
question.
sacrifice.
Would you? Be, so basically, the question boils down:
Would you
Would you
sacrifice
take
your dream?
all the riches and
Y'all niggas,
just
y'all niggas never been in jail before.
I would do it in a minimum
I'm not doing that
security
shit.
prison.
you'll do it 5 years?
In a minimum, you
But be like, all right, let's not use the podcast. Would you do it for the riches and the success?
Yeah.
5 years, get out.
I'd do it and get it over with. Yeah, I would try. Yeah, I would.
I would.
Not maximum, but definitely minimum. I'm not doing no maximum
You,
shit.
look, TK over there, like I don't want the Glock Dookie.
Right, like that
That nigga
shit,
finna
yo.
shit me down.
I ain't doing no
That
Rikers
shit.
Island shit.
Y'all don't, bruh. No.
Hey man,
I ain't fucking never going back.
that was pick your poison, man. Let's keep this shit moving.
I ain't going back.
Blast from the
feel-
past.
What is y'all favorite album from the 2010 era? Like,
Mine's supposed to be the Beyonce, the 4 album.
Okay.
It came out
yes.
June 24th, 2011.
I like that.
I loved it.
Is that the
loved
one
it.
with Countdown on it?
Yes.
That's I can.
Right. I'd rather die young. I wish I could sing.
Come on,
I know every.
Beehive.
I know
Come on,
every
Beehive.
song. I'm to man. That
What's
was
your
a
favorite
good.
Beyonce album? Say it at the same
Mine
time.
was the one with the
Dangerously in
diamond
Love.
thing on
Dangerously in
that
Love.
one.
Yes,
Is that your
Dangerously in
favorite?
Love.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
Dangerously.
My favorite one.
Yeah.
Favorite album?
My favorite Beyonce album.
It's so hard. All of them.
Oh, okay.
But-
That's
I
a
don't
real
know.
fan answer.
Probably Dangerous in Love.
But
that was
just
a
only
was hard.
because you go
album.
is like.
Baby, I am you.
You know what I'm saying, right?
I
You
know every song on that
It
album.
That was a good
just,
album.
you know, you could feel it, and not that you can't feel it, but it's a difference when
That's before the Illuminati
you
hit her.
feel.
You're not Illuminati though. You better
It's a
leave my-
difference when you feel. I think. She was already famous, like I said, because
Yeah.
Destiny Child. But it's a difference when I feel
That
like
hunger.
you're fighting to make it as a
Yeah,
solo
that
art. That was her
hunger.
first solo art. She had to prove
That was really
something.
like her last
Like,
real R&B album too.
no,
Everything after
no, I
that
don't
was
think-
super
No.
poppy,
No,
right?
that's not
No, it
true.
was not.
No, you're crazy.
Radio Law.
That was just 1 or 2 songs on the album, but she definitely has plenty of
That was
ballads
not.
for days.
Okay.
You were being
Oh, the
disrespectful
Lemonade.
now.
What type of Beyonce fans are y'all? Y'all the ballad Beyonce or the rapping Beyonce?
I like all of it. Well, I
You
like
like what
all
she
of
be
it
rapping?
because even like the Renaissance, like I'm not gonna lie, it was different. It had to grow on me, but even that I like it. Like I
Are you
love.
before Jigga or after Jigga Beyonce? There's a difference.
Relax.
There's
It is a difference
Yeah.
because once she was real, you know, it was all loving you, probably cheating on me,
Right,
and then after
right.
that, it was I'm the prize.
You know what I'm saying?
That's when
No,
the
it was a
music changed to her
difference.
being
It
the
did.
prize. Yeah,
I better leave her alone.
I said what I said.
Oh,
Next.
okay.
Next.
You
Yeah,
like
let's
sex
talk
like
about
that.
something else.
I'm
Cash
going
is yours.
2014 Forest Hills Drive by J. Cole. That's
Okay.
my.
Okay.
I went to the concert.
That album is fire.
Oh, I went to the
ain't gonna
concert. I
lie.
went to the
That's
show.
crazy.
That shit was.
I don't think I've ever listened to a J. Cole album.
Man,
in
I'm
my
gonna put
life.
you
shit
onto
was
some
fire.
J. Cole, man. J. Cole fire.
Too deep
Mine
for
was
me.
Drake. Thank Me Later. That shit came out.
Take me later.
2016. That shit
Ooh,
was fire.
what is
That
it?
album.
I just want to be success.
That was one of the hardest. songs
Man,
on there.
Drake and
Oh,
50
Dre, I
Cent.
fucking feel ya.
I'm gonna say Drake and
Shit.
50 Cent had like one of my favorite come ups of rappers.
That he had a chokehold on the
Yes,
game
he did.
for
When Drake
so-
first came
so
out, man,
long.
I was saying blasphemous stuff about him
Yeah.
being better than Pac and Big.
You know
Like,
what
when
it
he
was
first
because
started, man.
I think that was the era where we was actually outside for
Yeah.
real at the clubs, and that's when they was the biggest.
Yeah.
So it's just like, you know,
Wrong
we
one.
outside,
That was my
fucked
shit.
up, goddamn, you know.
I remember humble, hungry Drake.
Yeah.
Like successful. You
Yeah.
remember how
But you know
vulnerable
what
he
though?
used to
Being
be?
Lil Wayne's artist, he couldn't have been no other way. He had to be.
Yeah.
That was his number one artist.
And
He
you
had
know
to.
what? But I feel like he definitely lived up to,
He lived
you
up.
know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying?
And
Like
did
people
some.
be
And
trying,
did
you know.
some.
Yep.
So
Besides,
for sure.
what Nicki, that was slick by it. I ain't gonna lie to you. Nobody
What's
else
your,
really.
They will all be
what's
first
your
forever.
favorite era of Drake?
That one.
That
Thank
one,
me later.
yeah.
probably.
And the one when
Yeah.
it was like the blue background and his big head.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
What's that
yeah.
album?
Yeah.
I don't
I know
know
what
that.
you're
You know,
talking-
I be
I know what you're
smoking.
talking
I don't
See,
know. But that one.
I know what you're talking about.
It
That's
had
my favorite
that
Drake
song
album.
with
actually.
Yeah, Macho, the one he had the.
Don't think about it too.
Yeah, that was my
That's my
album.
shit.
The one, remember when
What
Buddy
the
had
hell is
performed
that
that
album
song?
called?
Yeah.
When we had with the face that one time.
Uh-huh.
That's on that album,
Yep,
right?
yep,
yeah,
yep.
that one.
Nothing was the same.
Nothing was the same.
Nothing was the
It
same.
was
Okay.
there, but it wasn't there.
My favorite album of the 2010s was SZA Control.
Ugh.
Came out in 2017. That's
Yeah.
my shit. Okay, that album was fire. I'm
It was
sorry.
fire.
Fucking love that album.
SZA's still motherfucking fire.
Yeah.
And she fine as hell. Let's keep it moving, man. Cop caught with woman speaks out.
What? Francisco Marlette? Is his name?
That video they put was somebody was
First of all,
recording them.
yeah, that's the cop. And then, first of all, I feel like everybody been seeing it. You know what I'm saying? He been getting it on with the black chick, and the wife finally trying to speak out. But I just feel like,
Feel like he been on some shit.
Do anybody
okay,
think
first of
these
all,
cops
he
ain't
was
fucking these bitches?
this ain't
No,
the
they
first
are.
time he been in the news. They was like in 2016. He had got suspended for alleged physical violence against his 3-year-old toddler. Like it was crazy. Like he kind of been
Oh my God.
a little sketchy.
Right, the girl
and-
name was Virginia's. What the fuck? The other girl he was cheating with. What the fuck?
Virginia's.
I guess you
and
know.
they said her husband been left her because she was already cheating.
Yeah.
No, man.
Well,
See,
that's because he
what I'm
found out.
talking
He
about.
probably was.
Because they wild in Maryland, okay?
You know what happened? He done probably went to a couple domestic calls over at old girl house. and shit. And the nice police officer came to her rescue. She didn't caught the side eye from him, and it was game over after that.
Absolutely.
I'm telling you, they said something about that uniform now.
It's a position of authority
There
and
you
power.
go, right?
You know,
he can make this nigga shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Some
saying?
women admire that. You know,
Man, what?
I mean, the wife, she ain't really. You can't really say too much. You speaking out like now, like I feel like. People just be trying to be relevant. And I'm not being funny. And I'm not saying it's not important. You know what I'm saying? And I guess you would have to speak out just because the video is so viral now.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure in that type of situation, maybe he been cheating. You know what I'm saying? So it's like only because the video has surfaced and now it's like you want to be like.
You gonna get in the back. That shit is wild.
They finna fuck. What do you mean?
You could at least act like you was arresting her and drove off somewhere or something.
What do you mean?
why not just pull a
For what?
when my shift is over, I'm gonna meet you here type
For
shit.
what?
Like,
Or
Because
go
I
in
want
her
you to fuck
fucking
me in
house
this
right
uniform.
now.
That's why.
Right now.
You go inside her house like,
We gotta
oh,
do it
I got a
right
23011. Nigga, go inside, get some pussy real quick, and come back out.
That just shows you no matter what stature, what place in life, what
Everybody wants
position
some
you hold,
pussy.
that pussy is going to make you.
Because he said he was carrying them groceries in the house. Is what he was doing.
Yeah. And speaking of what you were saying about people trying to be seen and shit, did y'all see the Young Blue situation where
Yes, I
old
did.
girl
He
was?
He flew old girl out.
Yeah, supposedly she stunk.
That she was real.
She smelled like mildew.
Real.
She came
hood,
out
like,
ratchet as fuck.
Oh my
man.
God.
You know who she remind me of, like voice wise, Tiana Taylor. That's the way she talk about
like
her.
that raspy
Yeah,
type
yeah,
voice.
Yeah, I don't
It's
know.
like Blueface was tripping, dude. Like, bro.
Oh, Blueface and Krishan Rod.
Yeah.
They
she
had the
that
baby,
kid.
Krishan Jr. Right, shout out to.
Do not name my son after you.
Why? First of you ain't want to be
I
there.
feel like she shouldn't have had
Krishan
him
is a
on live. That shit
unisex
wild.
name.
Like,
It is.
That's an intimate time for yourself, and it's just like, especially with the statue of you are like, people are crazy. You don't think they can find out where the fuck you at just off of some shit you done posted?
All
Or that
I'm
label in that hospital say, that shit is real.
All I'm saying is when that is your job,
That's
it's different.
Yeah, that's a.
You see what I'm saying? Like, she done made a couple of songs, but for real, she done became famous just off of her name and dating Blueface, you know, and then he made her a household name, and so now
I feel like she done took off
you
and
can't
left him.
document your birth. I'm saying, why you're pushing him out the coochie? Why are you on live?
because she's getting paid to fucking stream that shit.
Hey,
And that's how you
Kardashians did it.
feel.
I
It's
mean,
no
yeah, I
different.
guess.
You know what I'm saying? I just feel
I guess I'm just a private
she
person.
didn't
That shit
have her
crazy.
coochie. And I could see.
I know that.
You
I'm
see
just
what I'm
saying.
saying? And I just feel like if that's how you make your money, it's no different from a bitch motherfucking popping her pussy, shaking her ass. It's the same thing. And you got kids. You know what I'm saying? This is how you make your money. And at the end of the day, she make her money off
I feel
of
like that's how
views.
people. I guess it's like that's how people find you.
They know where she at. She's not hiding.
Yeah.
She's, you know what I'm saying? Like, and she's not on the
you got
level.
crazy stalker fans
Okay,
and
but
shit.
she's not on the level of celebrity of
You don't
like a
think somebody still her
Beyonce.
baby?
I'm not.
So you only no. I'm being dead ass though. You only somebody still
That's
baby.
extreme. I'm not
No,
saying
it's
that people
not.
ain't crazy. I'm not saying people aren't crazy.
Y'all ever heard
but
about
you don't
that
think
one-
she have security at the hospital? You know what I'm
Nigga,
saying?
everybody has to. Y'all ever heard about that one story? What was I can't remember her name, but it was an album signing, and one of her crazy fans came up to her, and shot her dead in the head while she was. signing
What the
album.
fuck does that have to do with stealing
I'm
the
just saying
baby?
in
I'm
general,
not,
like
people,
I'm saying, fuck that shit towards celebrities.
And that
like,
has nothing to do with stealing the baby, people. All I'm saying is, but that can happen to a regular person. People, if you're going
It's
to steal
more
a baby,
acceptable.
that's not true. Really, those unknown babies is the ones that get sold because you can sell them with no mark and sell them on the black market.
Let's get into the replay with
I'm
TK.
just saying, you know, right? We're going down the rabbit hole every time.
Right. Well, speaking of kids,
Right.
and was y'all ever like scared of any like
Yes.
like Bloody Mary or Boogeyman
fuck
or
with
What does the boogeyman look like? What does
He
Bloody Mary
looks
look
like a monster.
I remember hearing the name, but I never
You
had
know,
fear of
I
him.
always thought it was just some shadow with eyes kind of.
I thought that nigga had boogers or something
No,
like that.
I
I'm dead ass.
always-
When somebody say boogeyman, I just thought boogers.
I always pictured a boogeyman of your
Oh, like what you're
definition
scared
of
of?
scare,
Yeah.
but not
makes sense.
not necessarily like
I
if you're
agree
scared
with
of
the shadow
dogs
with eyes,
or cats or nothing like that. But I mean, like, you know what I'm
Scary
saying?
figure.
Like, right? Like, this is a scary figure, and like, I'm scared. I don't like the dark.
Right.
I don't like it. I sleep with
I
the
used to
TV
be scared
on.
in my closet when I was a kid.
Scared
I
is
ain't
a
gonna lie,
strong
when it was
word.
dark in there.
You wasn't scared?
I still the same though. I don't sleep in the dark. I've never.
I needed dark. I like pitch
No.
black.
Nah, I leave the TV on.
I
The
would
TV
take a night light out, like them hallway light. I would
No.
take that shit out.
I
just
can't
'cause
sleep
it's-
that
I
way.
don't want to see no light.
And in silence, like if it's
I
too
need
quiet,
silence,
it creeps me
Turn
out.
that TV
I'm
off.
total opposite. I need noise to go
Yeah.
to sleep. Yeah, I
Man,
do.
what?
So how do y'all sleep? Is it a timer?
Motherfuckers be compromising. I'm gonna fall asleep regardless.
Yeah.
I'm falling
It's
asleep.
just
regardless. I don't
compromise.
care
Yeah,
what
that's
type
all
of
it
noise
is.
going on. I'm going to bed.
Yeah.
But let this man break down
Right,
this
yeah,
movie.
right. We got off track, but anyway, so
Again.
I watched, right, as we always do. But no, I watched Boogeyman last night. It was okay. Well, first of all, we getting wild with these movies. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like it's getting worse and worse just to keep people entertained. Like, first scene, this nigga it killed a kid. Like, that's it.
Busted
And it's
babies
like,
out
they
the
didn't
door.
like show it, of
Not a
course,
kid,
but
a
it's
baby.
like,
Out the door.
Insinuation of eating
you know
the
what I'm
baby.
Yeah, like,
You
it
heard
was
crunching noises and blood splatter.
right, like, and the baby just stopped crying. Like, that should be wild. Like, and then I don't know, it made it seem like it was an alien to me. It was like on all fours with like a hand for a mouth. Like, that shit was real weird. Like,
It's giving demonic vibes.
right, yeah. But I mean, the storyline was okay. It was a family, and they never said how the mom died though. Did
Car
y'all ever
accident?
get that? Was
It was
it
a car accident.
Yeah, car
Yeah.
accident.
Yeah, and then so they, you know what I'm saying, it was a family, and the dad was I guess a psychiatrist or
therapist,
something
yeah.
like that. Yeah. So one of his random patient came over. He like, I didn't kill my kids, but it's not what you think. So the way they made it seem was, I guess the boogeyman takes over like the parents and makes the parents kill the kids or whatever. Is what I got from it, but that took away from the folk hotel. But it was supposed to be only children, so I do get why it only killed kids to a certain extent. But like I
Like
said,
It
it
the
was
Clown.
Because
slick, yeah, slick.
which is
Like
scary than a motherfucker. It's scary.
And I'm not interrupting this,
Nah,
but
go
that's
ahead.
you know when we were coming up. It's like, how do we scare them?
Yeah, how do we
seen
keep-
everything.
yeah, how do we-
So it's the
yeah.
worst thing that people fear. Something
It's
happening to your
kids.
child. So now everything
like the black
is,
phone. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, I
that
didn't
was
see the
wild.
black
That was
phone.
wild. Yeah, where this man was kidnapping them little boys.
And I think that's the only thing that
Wild.
scares us now because
Horrifying.
we know everything is fake. And what do you think about it?
But I feel like that shit, I don't know, that black phone one, that shit hits a little bit more home versus, you know what I'm saying, like a fictional boogeyman or something like that.
Yeah.
But I give it, because of the kid shit, the story was straight, but I give it like a 5 out of 10 crowns. It was.
I also watched it. I didn't really care for it.
Yeah.
I was in and out the whole
It was,
time.
and it was a lot of hype around it that wasn't, you know what I'm saying, like it was.
I don't think they ever really do the scary movies right anymore.
Yeah, no.
Like,
And it just I feel like they throw a whole bunch of gore, jumpy scenes, and then it's just like,
Yep.
like it didn't give no. I hate a non-backstory ass movie. That shit pisses
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
Like, where did
Yeah.
it come
It just
from?
start-
Where is it?
start
Yeah,
going.
like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? But like I said, that was the replay with TK though. Y'all go check that out.
All right, diamonds in the rough, diamonds in the rough.
Boom,
See
boom.
y'all. A little positivity after this slightly
Please.
Right, these killing these
slightly dark
kids.
show.
I tell you.
You know, it's all good. All right, I'm gonna highlight Taylor Cassidy. She was tired of the nonsense she was seeing on TikTok and nothing but ratchet and ghetto videos and just inappropriate material. She wanted to spread some positivity, so she decided to create a channel based around Black history. So she has segments like Fast Black History and Black Girl Magic and just only features things that bring us up, basically. And the videos are fun and witty and entertaining. And she has acquired over 2.3 million followers on TikTok. So that's a big platform to try to promote positivity, y'all. So shout out to her. You can follow her at Taylor Cassidy J on TikTok if you want to.
Okay.
And y'all know I like to end it on something positive. So I'm going to say success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the will to keep going that counts.
Okay, then.
Facts.
Hey,
Facts.
I like that one.
Me too.
I am Cashew,
This your boy TK.
It's your girl Diamonds.
This your girl Tasty.
and we are.
Hip Hop Millennials Podcast.
We out this
Like,
bitch.
comment, share,
Subscribe.
all
And
that.
subscribe. And
All
we'll be
that.
back next week.
Bye.